The podcast show. We running this
Shit.
cash shit.
White boy. We running this cash shit. Eddie the Chump. We running this cash shit. Jive Turkey. We running this cash shit. Wings of Redemption. We running this cash shit. It's a fact that we running this cash
I
shit.
like when you said sit back and let the time pass. I think that was a great like a great way to end it. Because that's what you do on a podcast. Like I
That's
haven't been
what you
listening
do.
to many podcasts, but today I was listening to some Joe Rogan, some Joey Diaz, and it was nice. Just I don't know, just to sit back and listen.
So I'm pushing white, in your scroll bar. I'm not looking at your chat or anything yet. So I put up white. And then you come up, White Boy 7th Street, Ebony, White. Ebony gets gangbanged by white guys. White girl gets fucked. Huge ass on the white girl gets fucked.
Wait, where is this that you're putting white at? Your search
In
bar?
my my bar, my
You
internet bar.
Googled it. So those are all the things that you've seen.
That's
Your
probably
search history.
all the stuff that I watched.
That's why you keep what you need to do, Jive, is not look through that shit through Google. You go to some place like Bing.
No, I'm in the
Bing.com, by the
actual.
way.
I'm in the actual
Get your Bing
address
points.
bar.
I
I'm
understand
in,
that.
But,
That's a
but
Google
what
it's
you
bar.
need to
Google
do.
Chrome. So Google
It's a
Chrome.
Google search engine.
Yeah,
Here's
exactly.
but here's the thing: you can just press Shift, Control, and N, and it will create a new window, which is incognito. It doesn't save the history. I am saving married people's lives now. Right now, I'm doing a public service.
Okay.
Control Shift N, incognito mode. There you go.
Dude, Wings, that Bing
Good
tip,
job.
the Bing,
Bing-
porn. I
Bing porn
blew
is where
my-
it's at.
I blew my friend's mind with it before.
Bing porn.
Bing is the best search engine for porn on the internet.
Maybe that's why they thought it was going to be amazing. Because they were like, what does everyone use it for?
I
Let's be
actually,
honest.
Suck.
honestly, I use Bing more than Google now. It is actually better.
Ew.
Then Google Chrome.
Not the Chrome, not like the website. Like obviously, if I'm just looking for stuff, but like if I want to literally, I need to go to a search engine. I'll go to Bing over Google
Okay.
because they give better results. They literally do.
I I do want to give a few announcements. One, XJaws, he's banned for not uploading within 2 months. He said he was back, and he didn't upload any videos. I'm pretty sure that his email is hacked, and he can't get into it. It's like it's one of those things where you need your phone to get into your email, but you need your email to get in your phone type of, I don't know, something like that is going on with him. I don't know where XJaws is. He might come on later, maybe next week. Who knows? And we did episode 1 of the Patreon show that we sent the message to all the Patreons. It's got to be a weekly show.
Weekly thing.
About an hour, maybe 90 minutes, maybe 45. We'll see how it goes. Nothing as long as the podcast show. But we kind of redid the Patreon for our 52-second episode. It's 1 year officially. It's a little longer because we missed, I think, 4 shows or 3 shows within a year.
Yeah.
Not bad. 98%. Just like Donald Trump's approval
Pretty
rating
impressive.
for his school, Trump University.
We all agree we're allowed 10% error, so we can
Yeah.
we can literally
It's
miss
human
6
error.
more shows.
Yeah.
And for like the Patreon show is for like when we want to tell them something, and because they get little special perks. We gave them some perks this week. I'm positive a lot of them didn't see it yet, but
Okay. So I don't know if anyone else gets this, but we've got like 98% success rate on uploading and doing the podcast show. You wouldn't fucking know that from the tweets I get.
Oh yeah.
You'd think like I'd killed someone's parents. Like that is what you'd think would have happened. Like people love this show. And we understand, we take it very seriously. We know you guys love it. So we do try and do it. 98%, as I said, is it's amazing. Like, so long may it continue.
We got like scholars that know how to like do their own podcast. Like how to
Obviously.
make a podcast successful. The messages that they send us is like how to be successful in the podcast. Like, why don't they make their own podcast? Like these tips that they give us is so top tier that they can make their own podcast and don't watch us. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
we'll fuck around and be watching them. You know what I mean? So they should do that.
Yeah, I hear the thing. Like they say, do it every week, and we almost do it every week. There's Eddie's in England. Eddie usually doesn't miss. It's usually, to be honest, it's pretty much the 4 shows we missed. I think 3 of them were me, and then there's things that happen. Usually sleep schedule related, which, knock on wood, I think mine is.
Which wouldn't be a problem if I was in the States. It wouldn't be a problem. But because it gets really late for me, I'm like, I can't stay up and be alert and be on a podcast like past like midnight or whatever.
To be
like,
fair, I didn't wake up to 30 minutes after we're supposed to start the day.
Well, but you're here, man. You're here. There we go. Can I just tell you, we haven't done the what did we do this week in a while. Last night, I say I can't be on a podcast like past midnight, but last night I played with Ronaldinho on Black Ops 3 on console because he was streaming. He streams every once in a while. And damn, that motherfucker is pretty good. That's all I'm going to say.
You still got it?
Fuck me.
He plays
Jesus
all the
Christ.
time. Like he's like level 500 or something right now.
Yeah, he's got more. I think he's got more time played in this than he did in Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2, which is an incredible amount of time. He's like level 500 prestige or whatever the fuck that is. And he makes, I play with him, I'm like 5th prestige or something with 3 days played. And he's got I don't know how many he's got now. Probably 9, 10, 11, 12, something like that. That's crazy. To think how much he's actually played the game and how little he streamed it. Everyone in the chat, tweet at Ronaldinho, stream more. And if you call him daddy, I'm sure he'll do it. It's a little inside joke.
Yeah, we haven't done that segment in a while. I've got some pills here. I went to the doctor. I got you held down, boy. You want to trade? No. I got my blood work done. Everything's pretty much good. I was a little dehydrated, but they told me to fast. They said I could drink, but I didn't drink anything.
White boy, you're 90 pounds. Why did they tell you to fast?
Well, just so it doesn't dilute or corrupt the blood work. That's what it was only for 12 hours or something.
That's karma. That's karma.
Karma for what?
I don't know. Somebody in the chat said Jive Turkey karma, so I just said it's karma because I was live streaming and something that wasn't karma. the people in the chat said Jive, that's karma. I was probably trolling somebody, and then I got killed, and then they said it's karma. That doesn't make
exist.
Sense. That's
karma doesn't exist. Period.
Karma is.
I think it does.
But the definition of karma is if you do something and then it happens to you, the same thing. That's karma.
Here's the reason I don't think karma exists, period. Because we're going to look at a grand scheme of things. What was the last time somebody done something to you, white boy, that you thought was really unjust and undeserving?
The guy who swatted me and then he went to jail? Karma.
Well, all right. Well, in that case, the judicial system picked it up.
Okay.
He did something that was illegal, and he got arrested for it. But anybody ever cut you off in traffic or something like that, something little that people would usually base karma on.
Not me, but I've seen Reddit videos
you didn't see that truck.
Karma. It was white.
Instant karma is all coincidence. Because think about it. Every time somebody does something bad to you and they get away with it, because it happens.
But it's still the definition of karma.
If karma worked, it would work every time. It wouldn't work in select 1% cases.
Sometimes karma doesn't happen. It wouldn't be karma.
It's not quite time
They'll just say it's natural, something like that. It'll be another word.
What you're seeing is 0.001 of every case that it possibly could happen.
Yeah, that's the sweetness of karma. It doesn't have to happen.
Can I tell you
how many people have gotten away with something like stealing pocketbooks, robbing people's houses, stealing change jars? And then at the same time in this
karma doesn't have
world,
to be instantaneous, by the way.
In the same time in this world,
in the principle of the karma
10,000 children starve to death every day. There's a man sitting on my TV last night claiming he had a big dick when he's got $4.5 billion, 10,000 children starved to death yesterday while he has $4.5 billion. Why does Donald Trump have karma? The scientists that helped kill 6 million Jews did tests on them. People of the sun, Japanese, all those Japanese scientists, well, the Jews, well, these are Manchuria, China, but let's get it right before somebody does. All those people came to the United States and got $1 million jobs in land because they sold their research from where they did when they did all the testing on the Chinese logs. Karma does not exist. We don't live in a world with karma. Karma is a bright idea given to people to make themselves feel better about how shitty their situation is.
It's about the same thing as horoscopes, I think.
It is.
But I would like to tell you a funny story about fairly instantaneous karma that happened to me. So when I was at university, I lived with my girlfriend, right? And for some reason, I took it upon myself to hide her favorite pair of shoes, right? I hid it just as a little joke. So I hid her shoes. She came back from like work or whatever, and she was like, "Where are my fucking favorite pair of shoes?" I'm like, "I don't know." Just like feigned, like completely not knowing. She was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna put yours on then." And mine were like by the bed. She puts one foot in it, right, and then flicks it at me, and it hits me straight in the nuts, like literally. And it hurt so much, like a tear came out of one eye, and she couldn't do anything but laugh for the next 10 minutes. Like, she was beside herself with the amount of amusement. Now, why did a shoe kick me in the nuts? Why? That's karma.
I'll tell you.
I mean, if you want to go down to the base level, mathematics, projection, how weight flows through the air with gravity, all these things came into the fact.
But it was a shoe that got him. I will say something about getting kicked in the nuts or hit in the nuts that has the result of karma. I think it was high school, and I think the kids nowadays don't have the rubber kickballs, the dodgeballs. They're red. Mm-hmm. You guys know what I'm probably
indestructible
talking
balls.
Those are really nice balls. So I threw it at my friend Jacob.
Indestructible balls.
It hit Jacob right off of his head, and it bounced and hit my friend DeMarcus in the head. It was a collateral. It was like a 1 in a million shot. And then this girl.
That's an all pro. That's not just a collateral. That's an all pro.
It was
double
headshot. I wish I had that recorded. And then I got kicked in the nuts, and I was like debilitated. This girl thought I was a bully or something, and she got me back. That was not good. Anyways, what we've been doing this week, I got my blood work done. I have slightly high cholesterol. Everything else is good. And these pills are Valium because I just went to this Hot Pocket trip and I was stressing out. Like, it gets to the point where I start throwing up for no reason, like throwing up water. And it's because my intestines, there's like nerves in my head that go to my intestines and they get bloated. And I went to the doctor. I went to the doctor for the first time in like forever, and it was just nice that I got my blood work done and everything was pretty much good besides slight cholesterol. But we're going back next month to retest it just to make sure it wasn't a fluke.
How the hell you get slight cholesterol? Man, you don't eat. How you got bad cholesterol?
You got bad cholesterol at like 20, whatever you are.
You know what the fucked up thing is? I don't have bad cholesterol. White boy does.
That streamer diet, though.
Yeah. I try to be, like, I'm eating vegetables now. I'm taking my vitamins and stuff. I take, like, 4 vitamins a day. I'm trying to live. I feel like if I can live to 100, I'll be able to live to 1,000. Because at that time,
that logic is definitely sound, by the way.
That's that is a
cast iron logic right there.
No, because technology's gotta, I'm gonna be able to download my consciousness into
I don't know if
MP3.
technology is gonna be able to help that.
That was the last thing I talked to X-Jaws about right there. He came with the idea that, we should live to 100. Here's the technology. Help me back it.
Yeah, he was coming to me with that too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like Ray Kurzweil. I actually bought some of, like, he had a vitamin pack that X-Jaws suggested to me, and I was taking them for a little bit. Yeah, maybe like I just got the text from my X-Jaws. I was like, add me on Skype. He was like, okay, next time I'm at a computer. So I don't think I think we miscoordinated something today.
So if you could download your consciousness into, like, have you seen the film Chappie?
No.
You need to watch it. It's a great film. Anyway,
How do you spell it? CHAPPI?
APPIE, I think.
Okay. Let me write that.
It's by the guy that did what's that science fiction film with the bugs set in South Africa? District 9. It's done by the District 9 director.
Okay.
And in that, at a certain point, a human downloads their consciousness into a robot body because their human body is destroyed. I was like, if that technology exists, like when you get to like 80 and you can't fuck no more and you can't do anything and you're just in pain, would you do it?
I do that right now.
You do it right now.
I would do it right now. That's what I put a Facebook post out. Some days I wish I could just live in a robot body, so I can have my consciousness.
Change your body and shit.
I can have my consciousness without all the pain and the downsides of a human body.
So you ain't got no pussy or nothing.
I'll trade pussy for a minute to not have to deal with back pain or fucking being fat and tubby and shit.
What if you could just, like, if they invented robot sex? There'd be believe me, there'd be people that are working on this right now.
It probably sounds stupid, but I don't really give a shit about sex.
It doesn't sound stupid. It's not as important to some people, but it would. Like, the reason I wouldn't do it now is because, like, I get to do some of the things that are uniquely human now. But, like, when I'm, like, 80, I'm like, all right, fun's over. Fuck, like, dementia. I'm out.
Well, I think
and
if
you get, like, a kick-ass robot ninja body.
But you're a robot. There's no lows. Like, there's a picture on Reddit that's been going around with Bob Ross. He's like, it made me cry, actually. He's like, sometimes you got to feel low to really experience, like, the good things in life. And then the next picture is like, I'm waiting for the good times now. It's like right after his wife died or something, and it was really sad because Bob Ross is so nice.
And that's another thing. The good times are not
That's the
guaranteed
painter,
to come. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, the Twitch painter guy. It's funny how he's become
You mean
known
the
as
PBS painter?
Yeah, exactly. I corrected myself. Yeah.
They had a Twitch watches Pokemon, but I think it was illegal because it went down right away. It had like 40,000 views at first. Now it's nowhere up. Like, I was considering, like, I researched it a little bit. Like, what does it take to get syndication for old TV shows?
I would watch if they do Thundercats.
I watch if they do Thundercats.
That'll be fucking great.
Dude, the beginning of I don't know if they made this movie before the series, but have you ever seen the Thundercats thing where they're on their home planet and it's getting destroyed and they're all leaving? Have you seen that?
I don't know. I can't lie.
I think they made it after the series. It was like a prequel.
Yeah, I probably didn't then. I think I saw all the episodes, but yeah, I didn't see no.
Because there was that
spin-offs or anything.
Yeah, there was like that cat chick who was like a leopard, was she? And then like she had a cousin. Yeah,
She's
in the
cheetah.
prequel that they showed that there was a snow tiger and a snow leopard or something. There were like
like stuff like that when they like when they tried to they tried to make the second season of Transformers with Rodimus Prime and shit like that.
Yeah,
I just couldn't get into it. Like the original Transformers was great, but then
Generation 1 was the best.
Hot Rodimus Prime and all. I was like, oh my god, I can't.
Rodimus Prime, come on. Now.
Yeah, but Rodimus Prime, yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah. No. I mean, them naming him that is like funny. But like to me, the funniest. Well, not the funniest, but as a kid, like watching the movie, like the animated movie, the 1986 animated movie, in which spoilers, he dies. Optimus Prime dies, like, and Ultra Magnus takes over. As a kid, that really fucking upset me, man. Really upset. It's like 10 minutes into the movie, and he's just wrecked.
Mole's official army just got timed out. I don't know why.
Who?
Mole, the guy that was the most hated guest of all time.
Oh, the guy that's
he just got timed out.
Where is he?
He's nowhere now. He's out of here. I don't know. Someone timed him out.
Why are you pretending to? Oh, because he faked. Somebody said, why are you pretending to be moles?
Dive, what do you think of that?
What is that?
That's Cold Cat's butt and a tapeworm.
Ew.
There's a tapeworm coming out of it.
Ew.
I did not need to know this.
Yeah.
You sure that wasn't your finger coming out of it? Nasty
I
motherfucker.
look like a cream pie.
You guys wanted updates on Cold Cat on the Patreon show. Now you don't want it? Yeah.
That was so gay.
No, it's gross. Like
Yo, I
Kelly
said
took
something.
the picture. Kelly took that picture. By
People
the way.
really got mad at me. I said, the reason I like Game of Thrones. Somebody said Game of Thrones because I was talking to somebody said something about House of Cards, and I was like, Game of Thrones is way better than every show. And then they were like, Game of Thrones. Somebody said Game of Thrones got gay scenes on there. I don't like that. I said the reason I like Game of Thrones is all the faggots get killed or something like that. Yo, they did not like that shit. You're such a bigot, Jive, and all this stuff.
Dragon Ball Z would be a good one for Twitch. I would like to see that. And there's a lot of good TV shows out right now. Shameless. If you've never seen Shameless, this season right now is so good.
It's based on a UK series, and the UK series is incredible.
I want to watch that. Would I get it? Is there like
You would. They did make a number of changes, like for the American one. So in the English one, Frank, the main guy, right? He's in Britain. He's on benefits, right? And he's like a chancer. He's not right wing at all. He's like the opposite. He's like a total like socialist scrounger type person. So they flipped it for the American series, which makes sense. Like he's a bit of a like don't tread on me kind of guy. But yeah, they follow the story quite closely for the first season, and then it sort of goes wherever it wants. Do you know James McAvoy, the guy that plays the young Charles Xavier from X-Men First Class? The guy who plays like the young Professor X.
Okay, I think so.
Yeah. He met his wife on Shameless, the UK version. They were both in the show.
I'm so bad with actors' names. Or names in general.
I wanted to ask Eddie this. Right. I tried to watch The Office, the UK version, and it just was not funny. I just was like, what the fuck is this? But Office, the American Office is funny as fuck. Like Dwight Schrute and all them. They're fucking hilarious. So do you think The Office, the UK version, is funny?
I'm not massively into cringe humor, which is what The Office UK kind of is. It's like Ricky Gervais's style is to make everything as awkward as possible. And I wasn't a huge fan. I have to be honest. Like, but I think.
Did you ever see the American version?
I've watched like a bit of it, just a bit of it.
That shit is hilarious to me.
Yeah, I've heard it's really funny. So I'd probably like the American version more, but it's a very different sense of humor. Like the British one is like.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's like. I don't know, like the situation is funny, not necessarily what the characters are saying. Like they're putting them in stupid situations. It's a sitcom, you know, situational comedy and stuff like that. But yeah. Oh, I wanted to say I made a video about Leo winning his Oscar, and I'm really happy that it triggered everyone. Because I don't know if you agree with me. I don't think Leo's that great an actor. Sorry, triggered.
I think he is.
I think The Revenant was a piece of shit movie, and it shouldn't have been his Oscar. There's so many other movies that deserve an Oscar.
Yeah. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
I can
hear myself. What the fuck is... Oh, it's gone.
Yeah. I mean, like The Wolf of Wall Street, The Aviator, even Titanic. All those movies he did a better job in.
Titanic was a beast.
And they didn't give him an Oscar for those movies, but they gave it for The Revenant. Fuck that noise.
Titanic actually made me sad.
Here's the thing. People always talk about Leo and an Oscar. Johnny Depp don't have an Oscar either.
Does Johnny Depp really deserve one, though?
Are you trying to say Johnny Depp is not a better actor than Leonardo DiCaprio?
He's a better actor, but I can't think of a performance where I'm like, yo, that's like standout of best performance of the year.
Edward Scissorhands. What, you crazy?
I fucking hate that movie. Don't get me started on Tim Burton movies. I fucking hate Tim Burton movies. I hate them. Even the original Batman. Look, I'm going full trigger on everyone right now. I don't like Tim Burton movies. They're all the fucking same. They're all the fucking same.
Somebody wrote Titanic is old.
I would go so far as to say Johnny Depp is a more rounded actor than Leonardo DiCaprio, and he's done a lot of roles. There's, Captain Jack Sparrow. Kids love him.
Blow.
I mean, like
Blow is good.
Blow's a really good movie. Blow.
I'm not going to say he hasn't had good performances. He has, and he is more of a character actor. Like he plays different kinds of characters than Leo. That was actually my point about why Leo's not a great actor, is because Leo's a star. He's not a character actor. He does like one, maybe two things. Like that's what he does. Like Shutter Island, The Departed, The Aviator. They're all kind of like troubled, angry
commentator.
loners, basically. Like it's all the same shit. Inception. It's all the same shit.
I like The Aviator a lot. That was a cool movie. You didn't like The
Oscars
Revenant
are-
Wings?
That's a
Revenant's a piece
commentator.
of
man.
shit, dude. Like anybody that watched The Revenant and thought it was a good movie, don't watch movies. Period.
Fuck, man. I can't watch any more movies?
No, I'm just saying, no, not to say you shouldn't watch movies, that you don't watch movies. Like, for example, The Revenant is a classic revenge tale, but it takes forever to start up, and it
And
takes
it's
forever to
predictable.
climax.
Is
Like-
it
like
predictable,
literally-
Wings?
Semi spoilers. I'm not going to give shit away, but like the first 45 minutes is guys walking around the woods looking for pelts. Then something happens. Then the next 2.5 hours is either him getting dragged along by other people or him like crawling on cold dirt.
That fighting scene, that big battle between the Indians and the
You mean
fur
3 hours
trappers?
later after you went to bed?
You mean the tree niggas?
Wow.
I really like the fighting scene was choreographed. I liked how they made it.
Let me tell you a movie that didn't get an Oscar. That's a better movie. That has the same premise. This movie in 2007 came out called Death Sentence. It's directed by James Wan. It starred Kevin Bacon. And Kevin Bacon in that movie deserved an Oscar. He didn't get an Oscar because the movie didn't sell well and it wasn't popular. But regardless, he deserved one. He played a businessman who watched his son get killed in front of him in a gang initiation. And then he goes through the process of his lawyer trying to plea deal to get the gang member 5 years. He ends up giving up and he decides to take the fight to the gang himself. In result, he ends up getting his entire family killed from retaliation attacks. And you watch this guy go from a loving father who just celebrating a championship with his hockey son to a guy that has nothing left. And he did that transformation flawlessly to a man that has no hope. That is an Oscar level performance. What Leonardo DiCaprio did in The Revenant was not Oscar fucking performance.
Yo,
Anybody
that
could pull
really
it off the
scared me,
streets.
Wings. I thought Wings was really going through it. I was typing something and shit. I'm like, bro.
That's all
shit.
he did the entire fucking movie. The first hour and a half of the movie is that Leo doing that.
That's kind of, I mean, that's my criticism of him. Like, people have when I said my video was deliberately done to like trigger people and get responses and stuff like that, and someone was like, have you seen Gilbert Grape? Have you seen The Wolf of Wall Street? And I'm like, yeah, I've seen some of his movies where he does a different thing. Like Wolf of Wall Street, like, is better for him than normal because he's normally doing the same role. He's the Inception, The Departed type, you know, the angry loner, right? But in Wolf of Wall Street, he's playing like an extrovert, like someone who's got to do comedy and all that kind of stuff. But I'm still conscious that it's him. I'm still conscious that it's acting going on instead of just like believing that he's this person. He's not like Christian Bale's the same. Like Christian Bale is like Batman as actually Batman, not as Bruce Wayne, and Christian Bale in the Terminator movie as John Connor. It's just angry loner dude. Oh, right, okay, right. It's just another one of these. Like they all do it. Sam Worthington's
You
exactly
hate
the
fucking
same.
Tim Burton, but Michael Keaton is Batman.
Michael Keaton's a better Batman.
He's a pretty good Batman. He was
To
one
me,
of the
he
best
is Batman.
Batman.
Yeah. It's like
It's
you
two
know,
good
Sean
Jokers.
Connery is James Bond. You know, that's who you think about who James Bond is when you think about James Bond.
Who do you think the worst Bond is?
God.
We're cutting out Lazenby.
Time to Kill.
It doesn't.
Time to Kill
it doesn't-
guy. Eric
a ti-
Moores.
The
Time
worst
to Kill?
James
You mean
Bond?
View to a Kill? Because that's Roger Moore. Is Sean Connery, Roger Moore, Lazenby? Well, no, Sean Connery, Lazenby. Then Roger Moore, then Timothy Dalton, then Pierce Brosnan, then This guy. What's his name?
The new
The
one.
fuck's... Yeah, Daniel Craig. That's it. Daniel Craig.
I was
Who's
gonna.
the worst?
I'm not a Bond. Like I watched the recent ones, Casino Royale. Is it like a culture thing? You're supposed to watch all the Bonds and like pick your
I don't know.
favorite
I'm
Bond?
English. You're supposed to watch them. It's almost mandatory.
I don't know. I was gonna say this though. I'm putting it on the screen right now. This guy always plays the same role. His name is Noel. He's Hector. Just think of a guy who's Hector, and this guy's always Hector. It's hilarious. Look
It's like Danny Trejo. Danny Trejo
Yeah.
is always Danny Trejo.
I mean, if you have a look to yourself, and they probably make a lot of money. Like let me try to get Wings back on the call here. He's been having internet issues this entire time.
Okay, so who's the best Joker?
I liked Heath a lot.
Yeah, I like Teeth a lot. Hold on 1 second.
I do too, but I really like Jack Nicholson with less special effects, less, less. He just did more with less. Not more, but he did good enough with less.
I'm so much into.
Jack Nicholson was a beast. He definitely was a beast also, but didn't he act in Brokeback Mountain or something?
I don't know. You should watch that, Jive, on a stream.
Heath Ledger was in Brokeback Mountain, right?
I don't know.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's another reason why I wouldn't pick him to be the best Joker.
He's a great Joker, though. He's a great Joker.
Yeah, it probably was.
Hi. I love that bit. My favorite bit in Dark Knight is when he goes up to in the hospital and he goes up to Two-Face and he's like, hi. Look, it's nothing personal. I love that. That whole scene is fucking amazing. All you've got to do is introduce a little chaos. Like, if you've never watched it closely, when he puts the gun to his head, he's holding the pin. So Two-Face or Harvey Dent can't shoot. He thinks he can, but he can't. It's fucking genius. If you've never noticed that bit, he's holding the gun pin, so even if he pulls the trigger, he won't die. Genius.
Yeah, but he was in Brokeback Mountain, so that just cancels everything out.
That cancels everything. That cancels everything.
What the fuck is Wings doing?
I don't know. Like his sister was playing music before the stream. I don't know. Something's going on in that house.
Creep of redemption.
They just he upgraded his internet, and it's like worse. It's worse than it's been. It's been pretty pixelated. I saw someone in the chat was like, "What's up with Wings' camera?" Wings was like, "We all have the same camera," and his just I don't know internet issues.
You're gonna have to give me a second and let Liam in. So give me 1 second.
I have my shit ready. We waiting for the show to get lit. You know, when X Jaws or we get a guest, we're gonna do this challenge. We're gonna do it. I'm not bluffing. My shit is right here. See it? Ghost peppers.
How much?
Can they see?
Yeah, they can see
cares?
on like three
Whatever.
different. Yeah, they can see in like 3 different
The
screens.
shit right here. Soon as I made the threat, well, not the threat, the challenge, I ordered the shit. It took a fucking while to get here, though.
Yeah. How much was it for 2 ghost peppers? How much was it? Like $5?
Cheap? No, probably less than that. $3, something like that.
I saw them at the store. They were like 5 for like you got 12 of them for $5. They're selling it at the grocery store.
They had ghost peppers at the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I never saw them like in a actual local grocery store or whatever.
I bet you make so much money reselling ghost peppers because like no one's got to buy ghost peppers in bulk, and no one's got to buy like more than 12. So if you have a bunch, you could probably.
It's a Bissell vacuum. My vacuum is a fucking beast.
Dude, I got a nice vacuum too.
It's actually about, I say $60 at the most. That should pick up everything. Condoms, it pick every fucking thing up.
You shouldn't be putting condoms in your vacuum cleaner.
I pick it up in the with the hose though.
Dude,
It
that
goes
hose is so
straight in
good.
there.
I
I
love.
got hose.
Oh, so you
I
fuck the
got
hose.
hose.
You
No.
put the
I
condom
fuck
over. You fuck the
no, I fucked the
hose, and then it
bitch.
just. Whoop.
I fucked the bitch.
Okay.
And then when I'm done with the condom, throw it on the fucking ground and vacuum it up with the fucking hose.
Pro
Kirby the
tips by
best
your boy
vacuum
Jive.
though. Kirby the best vacuum though.
If you want to
Man.
pay $2,600 for it, yeah.
Yeah, that vacuum was it never got dirty because the stainless steel was just a beast. It was truly stainless. Like
Yeah,
it
but look at
didn't.
the fact. How many of those vacuums behind you can you buy instead of buying one Kirby?
You don't need to buy any more vacuums if you buy a Kirby.
That's the whole point. Like you could buy a lifetime supply of actual vacuum cleaners as opposed to paying for the full retail price of a Kirby.
Buy once, buy right. That's my motto.
Buy once and it's there for life.
We've got a
My
Dyson.
mom
Kirby's are not as
still
good for
got
life
that Kirby.
because
That that shit heavy as shit.
my
My
grandma
mum bought us a Dyson, like one of those bagless ones. That shit's fucking amazing. It practically inhales the carpet, let alone any like stuff.
it
on
like
it.
picks the carpet up off the padding.
Yeah,
Like,
it's fucking ridiculous. More suction than a Vietnamese sex shop.
Jive get a damn bedroom trash. You mean a trash can in the bedroom? That's how you get caught, dumbass. You vacuum the shit in the vacuum cleaner. The bitch ain't gonna search the vacuum cleaner or flush it
I
down
like
the
it.
toilet.
well, you never know. You get the right bitch, you might search the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
I'm glad I've never.
Her hand will be dusty as shit. Like, what's this? Like,
I'm glad
bitch, is
I've
you
never had
crazy?
one of those girlfriends that were so clingy. Like I was watching a video the other day of like this girl beating up this guy's like really shitty car. It was like it's like a Volkswagen Jetta or something like that. But she was taking like a board and busting the windows out. She had like a knife cutting on the door. I'm like, I would have to kill this bitch if I came out my
Yeah.
house.
Y'all ain't never see Friday? When
Yeah.
no, barbershop. When she like, motherfucker, I hate you. Come out this barbershop. She was fucking this car up. And the dude ran out. What the fuck are you doing to my fucking car, bitch, man? Oh, this ain't who she say, what's his name? This ain't Mark's car. No, it ain't Mark's car. Oh, I'm sorry. She was like, oh, my bad. She fucking up somebody else's car thinking it's her boyfriend's or something. Fucking that car up.
See, that's why this bitch got cheated on. She doesn't even know
Fucking
whose car,
bitches be crazy,
the
man.
car.
Y'all ever had a girl like that?
No, I've
I
never.
haven't either.
Thankfully, I've never stood for any
Dog,
of
the
that.
bitch, I said it on a podcast that accused me of rape. If y'all didn't see that one, I don't know what episode it was.
One
It
of
was
the
early.
ones.
It was like episode
Jive-
3 or something.
It's called Jive's rape
Google
story.
Jive's rape
Yeah.
story or something like that. But she definitely, I'm super glad I never even got into any kind of relationship with her. She had a fat ass too. But
Damn.
yo, when my boy in court was like, damn, she got a fat ass. I was like, what the fuck? Why are you worrying about that? I could be arrested for like 25 years or something. Like, yeah, but
That ass, though.
she was the craziest girl I ever fucking met. That was
I
fucking crazy, Wings.
had one in like high school. She would like, I was skateboarding and she was mad that I would skateboard all fucking day, and then she like tried to break my ramp that my dad built, and she was like graffitiing on it.
Man, she
I-
wanted
No,
to dig
that's a
that bad. She
no-no.
over there destroyed skateboard ramps.
She that dumb? Why would she this will teach him graffiti on it. You just skate right over it.
Yeah, I don't
What
know.
the fuck?
I have this principle with women is that if they don't want you to do some of the things that make you happy, within reason, as long as you're not like, oh, what makes me happy is killing loads of people. Obviously not that. But like, if they don't want you to do what makes you happy and they say typically, I want you to spend time with me. Well, make spending time with you fun then. Get naked. That's it. Like, look, if you walk in front of the fucking TV while I'm playing COD and you're naked, I ain't playing COD no more. I'm just going to say that. Now, if I'm on a nuclear
That ain't
stream,
no necessarily
if I'm
true.
like 1 kill off a nuclear, then I might push your ass out of the way. You know, you can wait 2 seconds. All right, I'm one off my hater. All right.
I gotta get killed by this corner camper here and get
One
get
of
let
my
down.
My
Yeah.
homie was about to end. What fucking game was that? It was it was a Nintendo game. Who remembers the regular NES?
I do.
You know you could you know you can tap it and it'll mess up the
He'll
game.
reset.
Yeah. So he had to been playing like a game. It was called like Foxanadu, something like that. It was like a night. He goes through the
I actually
town
know the
and
game.
kills
Yes.
shit. He was about to end that game. I think he put in a code. I think he continued probably 4 times. That's a big deal. He was about to end Foxanadu on probably like 4 continues, some shit like that. Something crazy. His girl was tired of him playing the fucking game. We kids back then though. And
Yeah.
the Nintendo was at the door, like, and then out the house. Like at the door, then outside. So she like, I'll be back later or something. Then she walked, like, and when she got to the door, she tapped the Nintendo. She like, you playing this game or something like that. And then the game reset. I was sitting there. I was like, he chased her outside and shit. What the fuck is that? I can hear myself again. What is going on? Okay.
He pulls his headset out. That's what it is.
Yo, and then he fucking chased her and shit and started body beating her. Like
best
Body,
Nintendo.
they literally started punching over.
yeah, yo, I was cracking the fuck up.
Gamer Rage in 1986. The best
Oh,
NES game I ever played was Mega Man 2. I think that's
Oh
my
yeah,
favorite
Mega Man
NES
2,
game.
Dr. Wily.
Yeah.
Mega Man 2 was Cut Man.
Sorry?
Was Mega Man 2 Cut Man?
Cutman was in one.
The guy with the metal blades.
Cut Man was in 1 or 2?
Cutman was in 1.
Okay.
Metal Man was in 2.
Metal Man with the
One you
fucking
could throw
circuit.
diagonally.
Predator discs. Yeah.
Yeah.
That game was
Yo,
hyper
Mega
shit.
Man was a good.
Hard.
I give it to
Mega Man
Mega
1
Man
is hard.
5. 1 was harder than 2. Pause.
Yeah.
I
One was
didn't give
hard.
it a 5. I mean, I got it. I think it was 4. The one with Snake Man. That's the last one I played.
Snake. I remember Snake Man. Let
they
me see
made a
what
new
Mega
one, I'd
Man
play it,
5
I think.
is.
They did make a new one,
I'm
didn't they?
positive I played Mega Man 5. I don't know if it was good though.
They've never actually changed anything in Mega Man. Like the
don't
Mega
need to.
Man 10 is still what you played on NES.
Yeah. They don't need to. It's like Zelda. It's pretty much.
They could upgrade
it
the
is.
graphics a little bit.
Yeah, it's literally
You
the
don't have to
same
go-
story.
No, I'm saying they could upgrade the graphics. They don't. They literally have the NES Mega Man still.
I kind of like the pixel graphics, obviously, because my
Did
logo is
Mega Man 5 had Bubble
Pixel
Man?
Eddie.
No, I don't think I played Mega Man 5. What's this?
If you didn't cheat in the early Mega Man, that shit was really, really hard. Like you had to really learn the strategies against the bosses. Because like toward Dr. Wily stages, if you didn't use like the Electric Man's like trick where you like
All
pause and select, where it slowly makes the lightning hit every time you unpause.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it
fucked
keeps hitting
up.
the fucking player. Yeah, pause, select, pause.
Yeah.
Yo, you remember all that shit? That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember all that technique, and I distinctly
use
remember
Cutman.
this being stuck on Dr. Wily for ages. You know when he turns into the alien at the end of Mega Man 2? Like I remember being stuck and not realizing that Bubbleman's ability throughout the entire fucking game is useless, rubbish, absolute
It's
dog
not
shit.
useless. It's good for killing things on the ground.
Oh, it's fucking. You got Metal Man. What the fuck? Why are you using that shit?
Yeah,
Well,
I think
because
Man's
I-
like,
we're
I'm
using
predator
strategy in
skin
Jordy's
everything.
world, Eddie. We're not running in there just like reacting to what's happening.
Yeah, see, I'm just Russian. Even back then, brainless Russia, right?
It's like
But
I can take the
Bubbleman
bridge, or I
wrecks
can try to
Dr.
jump
Wily.
across on the visible platforms.
It's the only thing that does any damage is Bubbleman's ability. It's just funny how it used to work. But yeah, I'm going to have to, if you want to go to the other screen, White Boy, I'm
Alrighty.
going to have to go, unfortunately, guys, because
you
Liam or
bring
Weagle
that-
is staying at my house.
Just bring his ass in here.
It's him and his girlfriend. They want to get dinner and shit. So I unfortunately, I do have to go. So yeah, I'm going to have to drop out. But I will be on the Patreon show. I will make it up to you guys. I promise. And yeah, have a good rest of the show.
Everybody tell Eddie bye. Say fuck
Bye.
you, Eddie. Chat. Say fuck you, Eddie.
Fuck
you,
you,
Eddie.
Eddie.
We need to get to
Hashtag
the
fuck Eddie.
Ghostbusters trailer.
All right,
With
Eddie.
Ed.
Have a good one, man.
Alright, see you
Yeah,
later.
yeah. I'll see you guys later. By the way, the new Ghostbusters is trash, and that's my final thought of the day. See you later.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, what do you guys think about the
didn't even see
Ghostbusters
it.
trailer?
No, I didn't see it.
yeah, I didn't
Well, we
see
can
it
watch
either.
it live.
Can we? Do you have to mirror it or something to watch it? Can you get copywritten?
Well, we could watch it right now and just
Oh, just talk on it.
just talk about it, not actually show it on this thing.
Yeah, put it in the chat then, somebody.
So Eddie leaving, he said switch to another scene. I don't have another scene, so if you're watching the video portion,
We always have
live.
Kelly here. Just put Kelly in here and have him replace.
Yeah, bring Kelly in. Kelly's a fucking beast. He's always ready for whatever.
Is he available?
Hopefully, usually
He usually ready for. I don't think the call is.
He's
calling
online.
him, though.
he's not online. He's not getting called. I put him in the thing to be called.
Call him, white boy.
Call, add a group call. Well, you know how Skype works.
That motherfucker, he gonna be fucking in a bath towel brushing his teeth.
That would be
Hey, what's
awesome.
up, guys? What's up?
Yeah, I'm getting call failed. How about I try to just recall now that he's in the chat? It should call everybody. The podcast show. We running in cat shit.
My freaking Skype wanted to update. Like, didn't even give me a choice. It's like, fuck you, you're updating.
That
I think it did that for me too because I don't get the actual pop up anymore either. I kept telling it no, like no.
Oh, okay. Let's get Mo's Army in here. Actually,
We
No,
can't.
fan favorite.
That's okay.
He said he had 100 viewers.
He's actually
on his-
offline.
Okay, Kelly's not.
Kelly?
it's- Yeah, we're gonna. If he stays there, we can just look at a picture. Like, oh,
What happened?
nothing. I leaked Connor's.
Did you shoot porn?
No, I leaked Connor's. Oh shit! Now we went down. Now I'm getting DDoSed. Wait, we back? Okay. Transitions. It's a little rough.
Where am I? Is my what the fuck, man?
I don't know what the fuck is going on right now.
Oh man, I really got to look at my phone more. I got like 19 text messages.
Dude,
Yes,
I do
you
that
do.
all the time. I feel like an asshole sometimes.
Well, I let my phone die and I don't charge it for like 2 or 3 days, and then I pop it in. And it's like bling 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 bling. Oh damn! Well, that kind of sucks. You needed a ride.
I'm dying, Wings, please. I need you right now, or I'm gonna die. Wings checked that shit 4 days later. It was that on the news they were talking about. This fucking guy gets killed to death. Killed to death. I just said somebody got killed to
Hey, what's
death.
up, man?
Hey, where you at?
I am in my car right now at work. I had to work today.
Oh, well, that sucks to be you. We're trying to get a fourth person for a podcast show.
Of course.
Tell him we said fuck him.
We're live. You gotta let them know we're live.
We're live right now. They can hear you talk.
Oh, they can hear me talk?
Yeah, Jive says fuck you, and White Boy says we're live.
What's up, John? What's up, white boy? What's up, Eddie?
Oh, that's the great
that
way to
sucks. I mean,
that's
I
the
can join
great
in.
way
You're
to
just gonna
take a
have to-
fuck you.
You know, I'll talk when I can. I mean, that's up to you guys. We're not super busy right now. I can just when I get back to the store, I can pop into the Skype call through my phone.
All right, whatever you want to do, buddy.
Okay.
That works for me.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right. Super official episode 52. A year later, we're still fucking up. I love it.
How didn't you have a backup fucking?
We originally had
Transition.
X Jaws planned, and that was going to be 5. So we had a 5 tier, and then we had the regular 4 tier. So when Eddie left and X Jaws took his place, and then X Jaws didn't show up, and then Eddie left. So then we went down to a 3 tier.
X Jaws fucked up. X Jaws fucked up this week because he did message you back and say add me or something.
He was like, when I get to a computer.
What?
I was like, oh, but it's the show. We're going on now. He still hasn't added me. Who knows? We get to see Kelly's beard. It's weird because Kelly is my girlfriend too, and I don't know.
Trust
Kelly's
me,
beard.
it messed me up too, white boy, because I was dating a girl named Kelly, and like my best friend's named Kelly at the same time.
Oh my god! At that Hot Pocket event, there was 3 people named Alex. It was so fucking confusing. By the way, we took it home for the Call of Duty community. I got this nice big trophy that is getting shipped.
Did you bring it? Oh, you got to ship it?
Yeah, I mean, TSA wouldn't let me on with that. It was like big and
What?
pointy. Well, they probably could have. I don't know. I didn't.
You're going to
try.
hijack the plane with your COD trophy.
It was, it's glass and I don't know. It's about this yay big, about the size of my face, maybe bigger.
That's not nothing.
It was very pointy as well.
Oh my god!
I didn't want to. I only had a backpack too. I could. Okay, let me just.
So you had to leave the airport and ship it?
Oh no, we just. I gave it to the machinima people at the event, and they're gonna send it.
Why didn't you put it in your suitcase?
I mean, I only had a backpack because I was there. They wanted me to go for like 5 days, a day before the event, and like 3 days after for like a Disneyland trip. I said, fuck that. Let me go the day of and leave the day of because it was a 2-day event. And yeah, I was in and out. I got
That's
that Hot
that's
Pocket money.
understandable.
Oh my God. Sorry, Wings. I just want to rant really quick. I kind of told you guys in the chat, and I told my stream. But holy shit, I was so stressed. That's why I got prescribed these fucking pills. One, I don't like flying originally. Like, flying always freaks me out. And I know it's like a 1 in a billion chance, especially in the USA, for a flight to go down. I think there's been one, and it landed in the Hudson, and everything was fine, especially on the big commercial planes. So I got that anxiety, but I was dealing with this email that it was during the Woody drama, and I'm not saying Woody didn't have anything to do with it. I know for a fact. It could have been a fan. You know how fans get. Like, I got a lot of comments during I had to delete comments. Usually, if they're talking shit to Woody, I'll leave it up, just because, it's in the drama. But, sometimes our fans go a little hard.
When did you go off on Thunder? You went off on Thunder?
Someone said I got an image from Thunder. I said, fuck Thunder, that bitch boy.
When?
In a comment on my COD Then vs Now video.
Because I wanted to deliver a message that Thunder told me to tell you, because I think you got him blocked. Something like that.
He blocked me on Twitter, but I think he unblocked me on
Thunder.
Twitter, and then I reblocked him just because I noticed I was unblocked. So I don't know. Me and Thunder.
Well, he said he apologized for everything that happened. This and that in a tweet. Not in a tweet, in a Twitter message to me.
Okay, like
this was like
the thing is, Thunder said it really hurt me because he said I faked like getting robbed and like ruining my mom and dad's memorial, and that shit really got me shook. Like I was at Kelly's house. I was fucking crying when I heard that.
I remember people was saying stuff like that, and I was saying like, maybe other stuff, but not that. Like, I don't think anybody would lie about that. That's a little harsh. Like that's a little too serious to lie about. There goes the guy Azo. You could show it to the chat, and
Something a little bit more uplifting. White Boy's girlfriend, I know, even though her channel's probably doing better than mine, she has some bad branding now since K-pop became a thing.
Oh my God,
What happened?
On Facebook, K-pop is Korean pop music.
Yeah.
And her Facebook page just gets automatically spammed with just pure bullshit.
Because her YouTube channel was K-pop.
Yeah.
And how all of a sudden this Korean pop music is like blowing up, and like her whole like branding is like pushed down the whole like authoritarian ladder.
Yeah, with Thunder, okay, that's not, I can't say. I mean, I know if people change, and he was definitely an asshole back in the day, but It's hard.
Thunder is really, really to himself. I never understood a dude that wants nobody to know anything. Well, Lefty was the same way. Like he protected his like personal life like it was like the holy grail. Like he was like Leonardo DiCaprio pretending to be Thunder or something.
Thunder's cool.
Yeah, okay. I should delete that comment and unblock him because maybe it's a little too harsh. It was a drama from 2011, and like,
Everybody,
I gotta let that shit
everybody
go.
tweet Thunder right now and say white boy forgives you.
Um,
Tweet Thunder right now and say white boy forgives you.
Don't tweet Thunder about being on the show though, because Thunder, you can't ever get Thunder to do anything.
Nah,
in the
he said
community.
he said he not coming on the show. He said, "No, y'all my boys, but I'm not
never
getting
understood
on no
like
show. I don't want any kind of anything. He said I don't want anything to do with any YouTubers. I was very shocked.
So, what has got me stressed is I had this email during this drama about, like, I've been doing YouTube a long time and I've never got any threats or anything like that. But this guy wrote a whole paragraph, like a really gruesome, detailed paragraph of like he's got to come to the event, he's got to bleed on me, he's got to cut. He
His
wrote
period was on.
he wrote a suicide note saying he was got to cut himself and I deserve to see someone die in front of me for what I've done on YouTube. And one, I had to call my local police. I had Machinima called they have a lawyer. They called the FBI, the local police over there. We had a security guard called Wandell. It was like this really cool dude. He just like followed me around and he was like my personal security guard. So that was kind of cool. But it wasn't really like, I wasn't really too scared about the threat.
Did he look like he could fuck somebody up, the security guard?
Like low key, he would like really punch somebody, like one punch power. Yeah.
Or was he just like a regular?
Was he a regular
guy?
dude?
Or did he just work for Machinima?
No, he didn't. He didn't work for Machinima. They hired.
Okay.
Pro Magnum says he'll come on if we ain't got nobody.
Who?
One of my buddies.
Let's do it. Whatever. I got the scene kind of set up. Oh. Okay.
He looked like fucking Chris Weidman from UFC.
So yeah, I was dealing with that, and the thing that really fucked me up is like, he said like I deserve to see someone die in front of me, and like it just brought back these memories of slowly seeing my mom die in front of me, and like with the breast cancer, just like shrivel. What am I looking for? Like,
shrivel.
Yeah, like, and that was like a year process. 2 years, and I was there, trying to do what I could. I mean, I couldn't do much. Going to the chemotherapy, she like was in the hospital for like 3 days one time because she had to get nutrients through like a vein because her
She'd
stomach
be fed by an IV.
Yeah, her stomach was so fucked up. They had to pump it.
Are you gonna get this guy on? And because I don't want you to keep talking about bad memories.
Yeah, I mean, it was just very stressful. I couldn't sleep, and then
I remember
it really fucked me up.
What you do? What were you doing? Throwback Thursdays, and you was showing the old pictures.
Oh, I just did that recently. I did a little.
You almost ripped one with your mom in it. I'm like, look at this fucking idiot. You like, this is one with me and my mom. Shh. Oh, I ripped it. I'm like, oh my god, what is this guy doing?
I actually did a little that's me on stage back in the day, doing a little Heil Hitler.
That's him preparing to be the host with the most.
Yeah, I found a bunch of pictures. And
you probably got booed in that. I would have booed your ass.
No, I was actually Jesus.
Wings would have booed you.
Yeah.
Boo!
Well, my next Halloween costume is going to be Republican Jesus.
What exactly is that?
It's going to be like a robe with like a machine gun strapped across it.
Why he got an exclamation point like
That means something's
Adam's
messing
apple?
up.
His device doesn't support video.
Really?
You got video?
Well, I tell you what. Let me
That
get on my
cheap
other
ass
computer.
fucking camera.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Hang tight. Let me go get on my Surface.
So yeah, I was just dealing with that bullshit, and it was a little stressful week, but I think I just hate flying, man.
We still haven't got through our week, have we?
Like what we done?
Yeah,
I can't even tell you, man. I just
I got some.
live life. I'm a rolling stone. I don't remember what I did.
I actually did shit this week, even though
Okay.
it seems like I
Oh
didn't do
shit.
anything on YouTube, but I've been doing shit. Um, I watch a lot of people on YouTube, and one of the people that I watch is a guy named Batman Dobbins, B Dobbins. If you ever want a guy that's really good at commentating, Batman Dobbins is the guy to go to. He's kind of like Eddie, but he does like hour segments. He does like little mini podcasts. Well, he recently uploaded a video, and he talked about porn sex, like how HD porn and video games have kind of coincided together. Whereas where Call of Duty hit a, basically it's like this. Since we live in an age where high definition porn can be streamed to your computer at any given time, that you have 100% a chance to stimulate your brain anytime that you're given. And he goes to talk about how, like, when you're sitting at home bored, that you might actually go to porn and, work 2 or 3 out during a day, even if you're sexually active, because it's a way to release endorphins in your brain. And he kind of correlated this to Call of Duty. When you get that man, that sick 4 man or that sick 5 man, you constantly want to get it again and again and again because it's instant gratification. And then he talked about, and he kind of correlated it with other things that stimulate you, such as food. And this is where it really hit home with me. And it gave me a good understanding of the whole situation that I'm in, because he explained it in a way that I never heard before. Like, if you eat one double quarter pounder, you're not going to gain weight. Like Jive, you could eat a double quarter pounder sandwich. It's going to fill you up. It's not going to be like make you this different person. But if you eat a double quarter pounder sandwich 3 times a day for one for each meal, eventually your stomach and your appetite is going to expand. And to get those endorphins over and over and over again, you're going to have to eat more to get the same high. Just like you would have to, this same thing with drugs, like you'd have to smoke more drugs to get the same high. That's why heroin's such a terrible drug, because it releases so many endorphins on the first hit when you first take it, and each hit after that, you got to constantly do more and more heroin. That's called chasing the dragon. So I've been doing a lot of studying on
Yo.
I've been doing a lot of like looking up and reading on stimulants, and then I don't know what happened, but kind of like Drew came back into my life yesterday. I was like 2 in the morning. I just got done crying, sitting there by myself, and like Drew's like, "Hey man, I need to talk. You want to go to the gym?" I'm like, fuck it, yeah, let's go to the gym. So went to a place called the Jungle Gym over here in Conway, and like I don't know, I had a really good time. I don't know if there's anything more to that, but I'm thinking about buying a membership there, and like we're just going to start going late at night.
Do
Is
it.
it 24/7?
It's 24/7. It's by itself.
Do
I've
it,
always
Jordy.
wanted to. Always wanted to do one of those. Like, if do they got a basketball court?
They don't have a basketball course. It's pretty much it's like rows of treadmills and like free weights. It's a really thrown together gym.
Just a basic kind of gym.
Yeah, it's got a music thing that you can hook your phone up to or whatever you want to do. But like it's not very big. It's where Franklin's used to be, right behind Belk.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's.
It was like
they
a
were building
Sylvan
it when I
Learning
lived
Center
there.
and stuff.
Yeah. They were putting that together when I still lived there.
Yeah, it's not a huge building. It's just a lot of workout equipment.
Who getting
Yeah.
arrested?
That's Kelly.
That an ambulance. I'm sorry. I'm standing outside of my job right now. We're like stupid slow, so I figured come in and hang out for a little bit, and then my boss don't care. I have the coolest fucking boss in existence. I mean, he is the coolest boss in existence. He's in some of my vlogs. He's so cool.
That's what's up.
I mean, like we get new product in, and he orders 5 extra product for us so we can try it out. And,
What do you actually do so all the viewers could like?
Oh, okay. I work for a vape shop in Anderson, Volcano Vapor Lounge in Anderson. And we just sell vape products, e-juice, electronic cigarettes, stuff like that, to
Oh,
help people
okay,
quit
cool.
smoking. And it's just really easy. It's just basic retail, you know. I mean, people come in, they ask about the devices, I tell them everything I know and sell it to them.
Why don't you tell these motherfuckers in the chat who you are
Oh,
on the internet? Because you are a streaming beast.
I am a Zord Base Commander. You can follow me on Twitch. And I stream pretty damn regularly. Usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 8 to midnight is
Let me get your
guaranteed.
link.
And usually follow me on Twitter to see when I go live during the day on the days I'm off. Because my job, I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, except for this week because one of the other employees got married Monday. So he kind of messed up the schedule, which sucks. But it's all right.
Kelly also helps us with some behind the scenes stuff on the podcast.
Yes.
He knows
Yes.
Wings in real life. I think for like since high school. If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
16 years.
He's gonna be a regularly guest. He's gonna be a regular guest on the Patreon show. So be looking forward to hearing this guy's voice a lot because we got to get this guy some more exposure because he's a beast and he does so much behind the scene work for us and he does a great job.
We, as a matter of fact, we're going to have a merchandise shop opened here soon. I spoke with the gentleman. We got it all set and ready to go. And he's sending me off a sample so I can see what the first, initial shirt's going to look like. And then we're setting up an appointment with the graphic designers to get some more merchandise, ideas out there for the podcast show stuff. We're going to have a Jive Pause t-shirt. It's going to be your emblem, and underneath it's going to say pause ... You also can get mugs, cell phone covers, hats, hoodies, sweaters, tank tops, stuff like that.
Condoms.
Yeah, the Jive condom, right?
Yeah, they're going to be like the XXX large.
Yeah,
Everybody can't fit them, Jones. The Jive condoms.
the Jive condoms. But yeah, that's going to be up. And then I handle advertisement. So if anybody needs any advertisement stuff, it's thepodcastshow1@gmail.com.
Yes.
Bam. Wings. Are you gonna go with Drew at night, or like does Drew's sleep schedule?
I don't know. I don't have it fully planned out, but like he said, he's up a lot at this time, and like he's kind of going through stuff. He's trying to get a food truck started up. Like he's for those you don't know, Drew before he was a trainer, he was like going to be a chef. He was a sous chef, and like he started doing meal preps for people out of his home. Well, he recently ran into some hot water because somebody turned him in for like cooking out of his home and selling food. So like he just wanted advice on that situation, and like I don't know. So he's also his father recently passed away and everything like that. So he's had to pick up a lot of the bills. Like he all of a sudden had to become the man of the house.
Damn.
So it's been like a complex thing with him, and like he hasn't been sleeping a lot lately. I don't know. It hopefully it works out, but like I don't know. I've got a new mindset. I'm hoping I'm gonna start doing YouTube videos here in a second. Kelly, could you get away from the cars?
Yeah, man, I'm trying. The parking lot is everywhere, man.
Yo, if I heard like, I'd have been like, oh God, what's going on?
What would be funny as shit if he like walked up next to a hooker, like trying to get a jack or something like that.
Yeah, we just said all that. That's what I meant. Like we just said all this nice shit, and then you hear like him getting chased by the cops or something in the background. Been like, oh man,
Anderson's a shithole, by the way. Like Anderson's like the toilet of Clemson.
No. It's more like the bowl, not as it's going down.
The bowl.
You go a little bit further, and that's going down. Like you get to some of the other fucked up places around here, and Anderson looks like a fucking gold, like pearl in the oyster. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna kid you not. I went to see Clemson when I was over at Kyle's house, and like you got to drive through Anderson to get to Clemson, and it's like you're driving through this place that hasn't seen like steady work in like 10 years, and then all of a sudden you drive into a movie. That's
really
what it's
do.
like.
I was gonna say the toilet bowl sometimes is the worst part though. You get that pee that like turns the toilet bowl like permanently yellow and you can't get rid of it.
The
You know
only
what I'm
thing
talking
new in
about?
Anderson, South Carolina is the cop cars.
They do have some nice cop cars.
They do have some nice cop cars from shackling you guys.
I guarantee you, I know exactly every single one of the cops in Anderson, because I keep an eye on them motherfuckers like a hawk. Like, you trying to pull me over, motherfucker? No, you better keep going. Keep going, motherfucker. I know who you are. I supply you with e-juice. That's what I thought. Yeah. Have a good day. I'll see you at the shop, man. Later.
Do you think we could get KSI as a guest? That's I guess like people
He banned.
that why
Okay.
I
Motherfucker
don't
made
know
rap
that
songs
nigga.
calling me fat.
He dissed both of us wings in the fucking same
did?
song. I
I
dissed him
shit
back
on
though.
KSI in a song.
I dissed him
He
back.
can't rap. He can't rap worth the fuck.
Oh,
I mean, he
okay.
didn't make good raps, but he still made rap calling me fat.
Well, fuck KSI. He's not coming on the show.
What's his sentence? How many years?
How many years? Shit.
Or what's the
I'm
penalty?
thinking about giving like the Utah death penalty here, where for firing squad.
Hold on, but you just made White Boy forgive Woody.
I didn't make him forgive Woody. Woody still got 10 life sentences.
Yeah, he was trying. I don't know.
No,
apologize?
you would. Hold up. Hold up.
I was trying to reconcile.
That was you with Woody. Okay, all right, okay.
I was trying to reconcile it.
Yeah, and Wings negotiated down to 3 weeks, and then now it's a lot more than that.
Hey, Crow.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, man,
What's up, Cromac?
You got the wife.
Is it
You got the
working?
wife beater goatee going on.
Yeah, man. I shaved the beard off.
Look like you better drink you a beer.
Oh yeah.
Do you see him, Alex?
I do not see him. Yeah, it's
I can hear him.
Can you see me?
He's buffering for me.
I can't see none
I don't
of y'all.
see you, Ty.
Yeah,
I can see him.
you still.
All you
Turn
guys-
lights on.
All you
Wink,
should
you're
see is a
frozen.
picture
You're
of
just
me.
smiling.
That's
Yeah, I
about
just.
it.
Oh, I see you now. What's
Yeah, I
up?
see you
There
now.
we go.
All right.
What up?
I can't hear y'all with this shit, dude. I don't know why that is.
Chris
Oh
Black.
man. So
Headphone.
what do you guys think about this whole new Ghostbusters movie coming out?
We
Oh,
were
there we go.
talking about that. I didn't see the somebody bleeding.
Who's echoing?
Hello.
Is it me?
Yeah, it's probably you without the headset.
Yeah, oh yeah, you gotta put a headset on, creep.
Yeah, man.
This is so
This isn't my
unorthodox.
profession.
Oh man, I hate the new Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah, I didn't see the
Well, let's watch the trailer. Let me find it.
Watch
I know
the trailer, and I'm gonna lay down my my opinion real quick. It's like this: the original cast, they were serious, except for Bill Murray. Bill Murray was always running one-liners, being sarcastic, but it worked for his character. Everybody else was very dry and cut, and when they delivered their jokes, it was very dry humor, and it worked great for the show. But otherwise, they were very serious, and it was about busting ghosts, not a gag, not anything like that. It was a serious, they were serious about busting ghosts, but they made it funny. And from this trailer I've seen, it's like they've already thrown every stereotype in there. Oh, I'm the fat girl. Oh, I'm the black girl. And it's like, no. They did not give a fuck that Winston was black. They gave a fuck because he showed up and wanted a job. He didn't know the town. No, he walked in and said, "You guys hiring?" And they're like, "Do you believe in the supernatural, this and that?" And he's like, "I'll believe in whatever you want me to believe in as long as there's a paycheck." He's like, "Good, you're hired. Let's go." They didn't care. And now they're making it all very stereotypical, and everybody's trying to be funny. And it's like, no, please.
Are we gonna all watch it together or?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
You guys go
All
ahead
right,
and watch it.
chat. I put the links in chat, so y'all should be caught up by now.
All right, you guys ready? 3, 2,
2,
1.
1, go.
This is actually the first time I've watched this without somebody.
30 years ago,
Are you practicing for
they're
your React
flying
channel?
over Yeah. 4 scientists saved New York.
Oh my
Cars
god, the
are driving
dislikes.
this summer. Oh God.
I had a comment on here that had like 1,000 thumbs up, and Sony removed it.
Oh my god.
It's okay. She seems peaceful.
I basically said they destroyed the Ghostbusters brand, and I think I'm switching to Xbox One after watching this trailer.
Now that must be a terrible movie.
Somebody give Sony the phone number for the burn unit.
There's sightings all over the city. There are people
Oh
that
God.
need our help.
Yeah.
Holtzman, you're a brilliant engineer. Aaron, no one's better equipped.
I don't like that girl. The girl
Which
they keep
one?
on showing,
Provide a real
like reddish hair
Kristen Wiig.
from SNL.
Yeah, I don't like her either.
Smart about this science stuff, but I know New York.
I don't like her style of comedy.
My uncle.
It's not good.
What's that, McGruber? She was in that movie. Fuck.
I don't like how they replaced Winston with like somebody from like South Beach Toe or something like that.
I don't think women should be busting ghosts. They're not capable of
So
it.
this is Girls Busters?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. I mean, like they replaced the entire cast with females.
I'm disliking this fucking video.
I got a dislike on it.
I didn't even do anything to it. I watched it and I'm like,
she-
I'm done.
She licked the gun.
These
Okay.
ghosts can possess the human form.
I hope they get gooed on or something. Oh, there's the goo. Right on cue. Okay. Now I'm digging it.
Girls Busters. What the fuck was that? Why would they even think they could just, you know what? Let's just switch the whole thing up and make it a female.
I wanted Ghostbusters 3. I literally did, but I wanted like old dudes that could barely ghostbust anymore. That's exactly what I wanted.
They should
mean-
they should have had Egon's ghost still roaming around the fire department, the old
Yeah.
firehouse, and have Bill Murray, if he didn't want to do the part, have a 5-minute cameo of him.
Bill
quitting
Murray's in
because
this
he's
movie.
old. He's not in that. He didn't do a cameo.
No. He's the bad guy in this movie.
What?
Oh my God.
He's the bad guy in this movie. That's already been leaked.
Oh, that's already been leaked?
Yeah.
They gotta have one of the original guys be like,
Bill Murray's in this fucking movie.
they could have like a whole new cast and have like Bill Murray or somebody be the manager. He's
Because
the
Bill
guy
Murray's
that
supposed to
founded
come
the
back as a
company or
ghost
something
in this
like
movie
that.
and be the bad guy.
Well, see, I also heard that Winston, Ernie Hudson, is supposed to be in it too, and so is Dan Aykroyd's supposed to have a cameo. From what I heard, they were all supposed to have a cameo, but it's shitting on what we loved about the Ghostbusters and making it into a tampon joke.
Let me go ahead and play devil's advocate. Like the first two movies are still there. You can still enjoy those two
That's
movies.
very true.
But I look at this as a slap to my childhood. Like
Yes.
you took something that you could have made a shitty follow-up movie with all male actors that were playing the original three. You could have done that. I would have been okay with that. But you switched them to females that, and then it looks like the movie's a carbon copy of the first one.
Yeah.
It's like you're remaking the first one with females. Like this is the worst thing you could possibly done with this license.
Yes. And see, what they're trying to do is they're trying to duplicate Star Wars' success. Star Wars made a remake of A New Hope, but it's fucking Star Wars. They could make the next two movies like Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, and we would eat that shit happily because it's fucking Star Wars.
I still haven't seen the new Star
But
Wars.
couldn't you
fantastic.
argue that it's fucking Ghostbusters, and a lot of people have a lot of love for Ghostbusters?
There's
Like,
a difference. See, there's
it's
a
not
difference.
it's not Star
the same.
Wars, all right.
It's
yeah.
not Star Wars. I mean, Star Wars has a huge cult following.
True,
a bigger
true.
cult following than the Ghostbusters. Don't get me wrong. Ghostbusters cult following is huge. Like there is actually a fire station in South Carolina that is a Ghostbusters cosplaying unit. They bought it out, and everybody comes up there and gathers like once a month for their cosplay meetings and stuff like that. There's units all around the United States of cosplayers for the Ghostbusters. Same with Mandalorians, same with Stormtroopers and all that stuff. They're out there, but the Ghostbusters following is not nearly as big as Star Wars. And
Nah.
and that's the thing, you have to appeal to the people who grew up watching it and a new group. And so far, this is not appealing to a new group. This
The
looks
music
like
hyped me up. I will say I like the music, but
Nah,
it's
man.
nostalgic.
When they see it's an all-female cast, they're gonna be like, "What?" Even the
And-
females are gonna be like, "Okay."
Now, the one thing they do have going for them is they have Thor as Gene, the receptionist. Chris Hemsworth is playing the receptionist. I mean, at least they were like, let's go find some guy that's hot and hunky and muscle bound and put him in the receptionist spot.
You know what's so fucked up?
Hmm.
The guy from Honey I Shrunk the Kids, what's his name?
Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis. He was up to do a Ghostbusters sequel. Like he was going to come out of retirement to do a Ghostbusters sequel, and they did this shit.
Yep.
Crazy.
Rick Moranis. I don't know if you ever heard of Rick Moranis' story. He was on the top of his career and quit Hollywood to take care of his kids.
Yeah, his wife passed away in 1997, and he quit Hollywood and he continued to do music production. He's a huge music producer, but he had to quit because he had to take care of his family.
So what do you think about it, Crow?
Doesn't look like an enticing movie to me whatsoever.
Yeah, what I was gonna butt in and say, I was gonna tell Crow Magnum he has to introduce himself to everyone because a lot of people don't know who this guy is. And he's just hair looking like Chris Weidman. So we gotta
I don't even know who that is.
He's a
Chris
MMA
Weidman.
fighter.
Okay.
So who are you? Tell us who you are, man.
Just a kind of a follower of you guys. You know, I've been watching YouTube for a long time. Me and Jordy hooked up like way back in the day, Modern Warfare 2. You know, he kicked me out of his games a few times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but we've just been buddies throughout the years. We bullshit a lot. I'm not a YouTuber. Just kind of a follower of you guys. You know,
Sorry.
I'm a private business owner. I'd rather not say what business is.
A vape shop?
No. I'll tell you what type of business we are. We do machinery. We rent out machinery. So
okay, that's cool.
Forklifts, man, stuff like that. So that's kind of what my business is.
That's what's up, man.
Yep, that's what I do. And I'm just just a regular old dude, man. Just watch a lot of YouTube videos and play Call of Duty.
You got the scar behind you?
I got my scar. Hang on a second.
What the fuck?
I got my ACR right here. My ACR right here.
I've played Call of Duty with Crow, and basically it's just you set the controller down and let Crow kill everybody because you're not going to be doing anything with him in the game. He just kills everything.
Can we get a desk pop?
You get a desk pop.
I just reached.
I thought he was about to do it. I said, "Oh shit!"
I just bought
a ceiling fan.
Desk pop.
I just bought a suppressor, as a matter of fact, yesterday. So can't wait.
That means it'd be a quiet desk pop.
Yeah, it would. It would. I'd be like walk in my backyard and just cap.
Just aim out the window and just shoot.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. So that's about it, though, man.
That's cool. So you don't like the movie?
No.
Don't like what you see.
No. Look,
what if we watch it and blown the fuck away? It's just this great movie.
Ain't no way.
Have you ever watched this is a good question. Have you ever watched the movie with this is gonna sound sexist, but have you ever watched an all-female cast movie and it was good? I have to think.
2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Oh. No.
I never seen that.
I haven't seen it either.
I've seen it.
All-female cast. Come on, chat. Tell us a movie that y'all seen with an all-female cast that was good.
I mean,
Fried Green Tomatoes.
Charlie's Angels. Yeah.
There's one.
Yeah.
Was it good though?
No.
I mean, like, can you define all female cast? Like female leads? Because like Kill Bill is pretty good.
Yeah. But no. Kill Bill doesn't count though.
No.
Like we got Charlie's Angels. It's like what 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Kill Bill count? Because I mean,
because it's just one girl. It's one girl.
But she kills like 4 other girls and 2 guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and 2 guys exactly. That's not really a. I'm talking about a group of girls.
Okay.
Like Halle Berry and them did a movie called Baps or some shit. It was just not funny.
That was
They got some cute girls acting ghetto as shit, and it just wasn't funny. It was like 4 girls. It just wasn't funny.
Sucker Punch was
Sucker
pretty damn
Punch
cool.
was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, and that was an all-female cast. You can go with the classics: Fried Green Tomatoes,
Now,
Steel
come on, Friday Green
Magnolias.
Tomatoes sucks.
No, dude, that was an ultimate chick flick. All right,
Yeah,
that was
I
seriously
didn't.
an ultimate chick flick.
This
If you
motherfucker
were a
about to
girl,
bust out that
finish
you
that
color
nailed
one.
it with
purple or
that
something
shit,
up
all
in
right?
this bitch.
There you go. There's another one, Color Purple, man. You
Color
just gotta
Purple?
beat him. You just gotta beat her.
Color Purple don't count.
I think the real problem with the Ghostbusters film is this though. You taking a '80s classic, I think it's '80s, right? '80s
Yeah, it
classic,
was '80s.
right? And you destroying it, right? You destroying it. They keep doing that with some of these movies. Like, why are you doing this? Total Recall. Why are you going to destroy Total Recall? Remake it. You know,
Why you were making Point Break?
I just don't want Point. How do you remake Point Break? It's ridiculous. Exactly.
Well, they did
Why?
Dumb and Dumber.
Why?
What's the
They did
movie
Dumb and
with
Dumber,
Queen
Greg.
Latifah and the other girls robbing banks? That was an okay movie.
What was that called? That was called
Set
Something
It Off.
Up.
Set It Off.
Set It Off. There we go.
I think that was one.
The remake of Total Recall was actually truer to the book than the original Arnie movie. Don't get me wrong, I love the original one from the 80s, but the Total Recall was actually the one with Colin Farrell in it was actually truer to the book than the original one was.
I want to point something out. All right, let's say you guys are financing this new Ghostbusters movie, and you see this trailer on YouTube, and you see it's got 200,000 dislikes. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling today?
Got 100,000 likes, 10 million views. There's something there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Sony exec would be like, "Will this fall kill me?"
You got to be feeling bad today when you've got $50 million lined up in this movie, and nobody's accepting it.
I will say it's a TV show. It's not a movie with mostly females. Desperate Housewives.
No,
Yeah,
I don't think
that was definitely a success.
that was so.
I didn't watch it, but I'm sure it was good.
It's 8 seasons, 7 seasons, and
Yeah.
I just got
It
done with
lasted
it.
that long. It was like
The
the
only
entourage for females.
The only reason to watch Desperate Housewives was to stare at Terry. What's her face? Is Terry
Hatcher?
Hatcher's
Wasn't
tits.
Eva
That
good?
was about.
Eva Longoria on there?
Oh,
or something?
and Eva Longoria's tits.
Yeah.
That's right. That's about it. I mean, was it just to seriously just stare at their tits? Because honestly, the writing was shitty, but it fell into a soap opera thing where people just ate it up.
I don't know what Eva Longoria is kind of like that Chinese basketball player. I mean, like, you know, most Latin women as they get older, they just get shorter and rounder, and like she's like defying the odds.
So is Selma Hayek and Catherine Zeta-Jones. I mean, they are still banging today.
I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like most Latin girls I know just they get shorter as they age.
They get stretched.
Doesn't everybody get shorter as
They get the money. Get stretched. That's what they do.
Remember they tried
Shave
Glow?
their beards.
Remember they tried Glow from WWF?
Who's Glow? Who's that?
Glow. Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling.
Oh God, I remember that.
Man, I quit watching wrestling when I was like in middle school.
Man, no.
What?
You still watched a little bit of it in
Called
high
out.
school because me and you used to talk
We-
about it. And we
Exposed.
played
No,
a shitload of SmackDown.
we used to play the video games. I didn't really watch the wrestling.
No, we watched a little bit because we watched it together. Like not much.
I'm
often,
not talking.
but
I'm
we
talking
watched
about
it every
regular
once in a while.
watching where you keep
Regular
up with
watching.
it.
All right. I still. Do you remember the superheroes? The
Yeah.
SH of IT. There was the superheroes in training. What was it? What the hell was those names? The
It
tag
was,
team partners we made.
Tsunami and Tornado.
Tsunami and Tornado. Jesus Christ.
Did you two ever wrestle against each other?
Oh hell, all the time.
He pulled my groin one time.
Oh, wow.
Pause. What the
With his
fuck?
hand?
Pause.
This is
No, with his foot actually. Like we were wrestling in his
What, he got
parents.
monkey feet? What the fuck?
He put his foot in my thigh and like pushed my leg. And
Oh, he
onto
made you pull your groin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
I thought he had monkey
Pause.
feet. You talking about something? He pulled my groin. I'm like, okay.
I was working at Domino's Pizza. I was working at Domino's Pizza at the time too, and it kind of sucks. He pulled my groin on my right side, and that's the side I used the brake and the gas on. So I had to go to work that next week with like almost literally picking my leg up to brake the car and stuff.
Groin pull ain't no joke. Or no fucking joke.
Mm-mm.
I had one in high school during football. Yeah, you couldn't walk. Like you had to walk.
They-
Were you like the towel
During
boy, football white
football?
boy?
Huh?
No, I was junior varsity starting cornerback. Special teams was one
In
of my
high
special
school?
for junior year. Junior year. Are you kidding
Junior
me, Wings?
varsity.
I'm an athlete.
I would have ate
You're
you
like
up, boy.
90 pounds, dude. Like,
Yeah.
That's soaking wet.
Junior
Rick Ross in his
varsity
pocket.
is not an athlete.
Now,
I'd have been like,
you know,
I'd have been like the quarterback going, we going right. We gonna run the sweep right.
This motherfucker said I was an athlete, junior varsity.
hey, you know, I was there for 1 year, and I would have been varsity next year.
when
if
the
I-
wide receiver can run you over, you're making a mistake.
I played football for 2 years in middle school. I was right guard and right tackle, and I sucked as a guard, but I wasn't big enough to be the tackle all the time.
Yeah, it was middle school, so it
Dude.
doesn't matter.
Fuck
Yeah.
you guys, I was good. I forced a fumble, recovered it, and
I
no
can-
one caught a football
wait-
on me.
wait a
Not
minute.
one
You-
single.
In junior varsity,
and I
that
got
probably
a
wait,
was
hold
onside
up.
kick
I
recovery.
mean, if you
I-
wanted
I
this
got-
lie
I
to
got the
stick,
question.
white boy, you should have said you were the kicker.
White boy, do you have a touchdown in any high school, middle school game? Do you have a touchdown?
I was a
Yep.
defensive player, and
So-
I had a fumble recovery. I stopped a 2-point conversion one time, and
I picked up
Somebody
a
in
fumble.
chat.
I
Somebody
picked
in
up a
chat.
fumble and scored.
Somebody
on my
in chat
last
said,
game.
"Fuck." Somebody in
Hmm?
chat said, "Shut the fuck up, Jive." He must be on junior varsity right now and shit.
Yeah.
I have one touchdown on my record. It was the last game of the year. Somebody fumbled the ball. I picked it up and stepped over the line. I didn't run because we were right on the line, but I picked it up, stepped over the line. We still lost the game, but I got a touchdown.
This record that doesn't exist. Like, nobody kept track of that.
It don't matter.
Kelly,
It don't
you
matter.
know
It was
how old you,
mine.
bro. You're like, remember that touchdown?
Yes,
20
right.
years ago, remember that touchdown?
Yo, junior varsity is like those ESPN feel good stories when they put the kid in the game and he made a jump shot. That's like junior varsity every game. Like,
That's right.
I just picture Kelly like macking a bitch, be like, I got a touchdown one time.
That's right.
Like fucking Al Bundy.
Did I tell you about that touchdown I got? Yeah, baby. I'll tell you. Come back to the house. I'll show you what a real touchdown's like.
junior varsity is fucking great. I was just playing.
I played some college ball. Yep. Division One.
What was it? Was it like ping pong? You bounced it off the table into the cup.
No, foosball, man.
Oh, my bad. Foosball.
The real mud dogs. Yep, down here in South Louisiana, Nicholls State University. That's right. Yep.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Louisiana. Let me ask you a question. It's a little trendy, but like, is Louisiana trending Hillary?
No, indeed.
I can't believe the line of
What was that?
Kelly
in
broke
the
up.
city state. I said I am ashamed to be standing in South Carolina because we voted for Trump.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Well,
Trump.
What's going to be Trump at the end of the day in South Carolina? But I'm talking about like the Democratic primaries.
Oh, Democrat.
I
Yeah,
know.
Hillary. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
I was wondering because I got her picked to win Louisiana.
yeah, Hillary's gonna be a Democratic nominee, I think. Yeah.
Did you guys vote?
It'd be Trump and Hillary, bro. I mean, that's what we're looking
Well,
at.
it's not. Well, to be fair, Hillary's going to win Florida and Louisiana, but I got Bernie winning all the other states left.
Wings, did you vote?
Yeah, I voted, but she got blown fucking out in South Carolina. It was like 70 to 29% or something like that.
Why do you think that is? Does she appeal to like minorities a lot more than Bernie, which I don't think would be the
I know.
case?
I know exactly why it is. Most people don't keep up with politics.
Yeah.
They do it on off.
Clinton.
Very few people actually show up to vote. I think like 10,000 people voted for the Democratic primary.
Yeah.
And when people that did vote, they automatically associated her with Obama's movement in 2008.
Jesus.
And like they associate her with Obama, so they automatically think I'm voting Obama again because I'm going for somebody in Obama's administration. They don't know that somebody like Bernie Sanders actually walked with Martin Luther King Jr. He's actually been arrested, for like segregation issues and things of that nature. They don't know the record, and so they just phone it in. It's a face on value. They recognize her. They know who they are. I'm gonna vote for her.
Is that why Trump is getting a lot of votes? Because
That is exactly why Trump is getting a lot of votes. People
Or is it
see him on
because he's got to build that wall?
that. I don't think
Jesus, that wall.
That wall won't matter. The reason Trump's getting votes is people like him. I mean, he goes on TV, says I got a big ass dick and shit like that. Like, yeah, I got a big dick
What
too.
did
I'm gonna
he
vote for Trump.
actually say? He said I got a big dick.
They made fun of his penis. I think Marco Rubio did. He insinuated they had a small dick, and you go, "Hey, look at these hands. I'm alright."
So Marco Rubio said Trump has, like, he was trying to insult him. He said Trump has little tiny hands. What's with his hands? And guys with small hands, they also have small other things. And then
It became a dick measuring contest on Fox News the other night.
Oh my god!
Wow. Honestly,
They don't talk shit
These are
about
the issues.
politics.
there's one thing that there's only one person in history I can ever really compare it to Trump, and he has a little mustache under his nose, and comb over to the left.
Hitler.
Yeah. I was to say he sounds a lot like Hitler.
One more thing about the Bernie. Bernie's winning in New York and California. If he can keep the race alive until those states drop, he can clear the deficit. Period.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
California's worth 445 delegates. New York is worth I think 275, and he's going to lose some delegates in Louisiana and Florida. He's going to lose those two states. Florida's worth 250, I think, delegates or somewhere in that ballpark. Louisiana's worth 80. So he's going to be down probably 300 delegates. But if he can keep her from winning big based on super delegates until the Democratic convention, he will catch her with California and New York.
you think that's the same with John Kasich coming to the Midwest?
John Kasich is only going to win Ohio. He's not going to win again. After Ohio, he's going to drop out.
I don't think so. I think he's going to win Michigan and a few of these states up here.
If he wins Michigan, he's a contender. I'll put it that way. I only see him winning Ohio, but if he can pull Michigan out of his ass, he's probably going to be pushing Marco Rubio out the race, which is fucking funny.
I like Kasich out of all the Republicans.
Michigan's in like tomorrow.
Maybe not. I don't know.
If Michigan's tomorrow, I think the Michigan vote is.
Trump is just so funny, and he's marketing. I wish I could do what he does for like YouTube drama, because whatever he says, everybody. I mean, I've been trying to implement a strategy that has actually been kind of working. I mean, you saw the Woody video got 250,000 views, which I don't usually get 250,000 views. I was thinking about what's the part 3, the truth part 3. I was thinking about doing it against Thunder. Now he apologized. I would feel kind of bad, but I still might do it.
I ain't trying to cut you off, white boy, but the chat's talking about Bernie's out of it. The schedule's really, really stacked heavy against a progressive candidate that's not electoral at the beginning, because like all the southern states are at the front end of the voting on the primary.
Yeah.
Now you go to what you call the Rust Belt. The Rust Belt is the North, like North Dakota, South Dakota, Michigan. These states that are more likely to vote for a liberal candidate. So I think you're going to see Bernie Sanders do some good catching up here in a second. The problem is all the super delegates are stacked on Hillary's side, and she might get to the quota before Bernie, and he has to stop her from doing that.
Well, I don't think those super delegates are confirmed. That's the CNN.
They're not confirmed, but if she gets 2,374, she wins automatically.
Can you
regardless
explain?
if they're confirmed or not?
Right now, she's at 1,058.
Yeah.
Can you explain to the people how it works? Like, you need a certain amount of delegates.
There's a number that you got to get to win what you call the popular vote. And that number, I can look it up here. It's like 2,300. It's somewhere in that ballpark.
I'm looking right now. It's 2,383 needed for nomination. Okay.
If
and,
she gets that number at any point, she wins.
Yeah. Available overall is 3,276 is what the available is. So.
And every state has different amount of delegates.
Yes.
I think on their size and population.
That's right. So like California is the biggest, right? Is it?
Yeah, California is the biggest.
Yeah. You know what though?
Now what about Texas? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, Texas is just a big state. It's less populated though, right?
Right. Texas is still worth a lot of delegates. It's worth 225 delegates. And Hillary won that easily. But see, the Democratic side, they split delegates, like based on the percentage of the vote.
Yeah.
But now it's winner take all, right? After the
No,
16th
no.
or something?
All of them
Or
are split.
very soon.
Republicans have winner take all primaries. Like some states are winner take all. Like South Carolina on the Republican side is winner take all. So there's
Okay.
50 delegates in South Carolina. Trump won South Carolina, so he got all 50 delegates.
Yeah. So once
I mean-
once they pick their delegates, right? So the Republicans got their guy, Democrats got their guy. They're going to go and get their running mate, which would be the vice president, and then they start the actual, final election. So
Right. There's like, and then we elect in November this year.
yeah. But this is what I think. I think if it's Hillary and Trump, Hillary wins. If it's Sanders and Trump, Trump wins.
Sanders
I think you're not looking at the polls then.
Sanders will win.
Sanders
the
destroys-
Democrat will win.
Sanders destroys Trump and Trump beats Hillary. That's what the
Yeah.
polls say.
And if Trump ever made it into office, we will all have the honor of being alive when a president is assassinated, because I know somebody's going to take a shot at his ass.
No, a lot of look. I'm on the other side, guys. I mean, don't hold that against me. But everybody said that about Obama too. So you
true.
can't really say that. I mean,
I'm gonna say this: if Sanders is president, I think he's gonna get assassinated.
I don't think we're going to see that happen. I don't think.
I don't
honestly,
think nobody's gonna say.
The reason Obama
No, I
didn't
don't
get
think so.
assassinated is because he was with the money. Obama was with the money.
Yeah, and right now
Yeah.
the money controls.
Donald Trump and Sanders,
government.
neither one of those are with the money right now. I see
No.
Trump going with the money after everything's said and done, but Sanders, he'll get assassinated.
I just don't think the presidency, honestly, like the president itself, is as powerful as a position as people think. This country is ran by a lot more other people than the president.
It's ran
Oh,
by the
yeah.
House and the Senate.
My point. I think it's just a face. It's all it is.
It
a
is.
face. It's all it is.
It's more of a figurehead. It's like
Right.
the English
It's like-
royalty.
It's like
Yeah,
a
but
king.
You
right?
guys are
Figurehead.
you guys are downgrading the power a president has. Though we went into the Iraqi war off a presidential executive order,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
when
but
it
somebody has
matters,
to do it.
and
when it-
we're 20 trillion in debt because of that executive order right
but when
now.
when it
He's
truly
like
matters,
David
when it's going to-
Vandehar.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like presidents do have
402,
power.
What's his name?
they
But-
do. But when it matters,
like
when it comes
they
to
disgrade
helping,
all their powers like stupid.
Not all the
when
power,
it comes to
but
helping the American people, most of the time the House and the Senate just shits on them when they try to do something. But if it's something that'll profit them, they're behind it. It's like, you ever seen those pictures of the meetings about Medicaid? There's nobody there, but whenever it comes to giving themselves a raise, everybody's there. And it's true. They show up for their raise meetings and not the important shit.
Let me also point this out. There's more riding on this presidency than there has been in a while because there's a
Yes.
Supreme Court nomination that goes with it.
That's the most powerful position in Washington, right there.
And the president
Right there.
picks that Supreme Court. And like the Republicans are blocking it right now on Obama, but they can't block it for like another 4 years if like a Democrat gets in office.
Yeah, the Supreme Court is the most powerful position in Washington because there's no term. Until you retire or die, you stay in that position.
And that's another thing, man. They need
crazy.
term limits in the House, and they
Yeah.
need term limits in the Senate because the president can only do 8 years, and that's it. Then the
Yeah.
Senate should only be able to do 8 to 12. I know that they have a different thing. They should do 8. And then that's it. We don't need to be taking care of their sorry asses for the rest of their life while they get fat and we struggle.
Or that one dude that hadn't talked in 10 years at his job,
Yeah.
Clarence Thomas.
Yeah,
He hadn't talked in 10 years as a Supreme Court judge, just been collecting that check.
That's all he's been doing.
You know why I'm here. I wish that was the first words that he said.
That would have been so fucking boss. Y'all motherfuckers know why I'm here. I
the
can't.
military better get ready for a war if Trump get in there.
We are in war, dude.
Dear God.
I'm
We're
talking
just gonna
about ready
ramp
for a upfront war. Like we still at war. I know that, but I'm just saying.
We really need to we need to figure out how to fix this problem with everybody else. And then we just need to stop, man. We need fucking Star Trek, man.
I can tell you
Where the
this.
hell are my floating cars?
I've got I got somebody that's really close to me, and they work in a sensitive position for the government. And I was talking to him the other day, and he was telling me
He
that
finds the hooker and cocaine for them, doesn't he?
things are really bad. And I'm like, well, what are you talking about, man? Like, he's like, yeah, things are a lot worse than what people think. So he can't really come out and tell me things, but I can kind of hint around. And I was like, what, ISIS? He's like, yeah. And I was like, well, what's the problem? He said, the way we've turned, or like this country's turned into, you're basically looked down upon for, I guess, questioning somebody. Like if I see a brown person walking out the house with an AK-47, I'm kind of reluctant to say, hey, what are you doing with that AK-47, Mr. Brown man? And people don't question things like that anymore because they feel like they're going to be stereotyping.
Consider, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
If I see
that's
somebody,
a problem.
I'm gonna
If I
feel
saw-
racist.
Right,
I don't
exactly.
care what anybody has to say, but if I saw somebody walking down the street with an AK-47, I'm pretty sure I'm going to say, hey,
What if you say it's a
Is there a
toy,
problem,
man?
bruh?
It's a toy for my son.
yeah, then
What the
I'd be
hell?
like, you really want to buy your son a pretty lifelike AK-47, dude?
he gonna go like this. Look, it's fucking orange on the fucking tip.
That
We
doesn't mean
live,
anything. You know how many cops have accidentally shot kids because they thought the guns were
Accidentally.
real?
They didn't
No,
accidentally shoot him.
Okay, they're accidentally. Okay, in the heat of time, sometimes accidents do
You didn't
happen.
see that Tamir Rice video, did you? That wasn't an accident.
Okay, one out of how many accidents? Shit happens.
There's only
sometimes.
3. It only happened 3 times last year.
And it's happened a lot of times throughout the time because of people reacting on instinct. You know, he saw the gun, so he reacted. Didn't see the orange tip, stuff like that. That's why toy guns don't look like the actual thing anymore. That's why they
Anymore.
look more of toys.
I was a
You
kid.
gotta
That shit
be
looked
like,
real.
like, why aren't they
Yeah.
fucking
Well, they're
like
green now.
neon
Yep.
green and fucking super orange and shit?
Well, they are now. They're actually like they've been changing the colors so they look unrealistic.
Well, that's how they used to be.
I'm gonna ask Crow this question. Like, used to be in the oil industry.
Sure. Still a kind of am, yeah.
How is the fracking and all these other competitors getting into the market? How is that keeping the oil industry from? How's the whole industry doing in this situation? Because like,
It's
from
dead,
what I
man.
read article wise, they're selling off like tractors, they're selling
It's
off
dead.
platforms, and
Yeah. What's good about my business is I cater, pretty much. My business was built on catering to offshore oil field, basically only. And luckily, about a year and a half ago, I diversified, got into construction, and I got into the plant work around. And thank God, because, man, I tell you right now, there are people getting laid off left and right. And production has pretty much come to a screeching halt because of the massive supply we have now of oil. What's happening like around here is they're building just these topside containment tanks for oil, and they're just storing it until the price of oil goes back up. Then they're going to sell it because we have a massive supply now. Because we produced, the OPEC is supposed to limit the amount of oil we produce or allow countries to produce, but they took a cap off of it and they produced tons and tons of oil, and now it's just we have this huge abundance. It's driving the price down. That's why the pumps, gas at the price.
I was under the impression it was China's fault. Like China was supposed to have like all this oil that they needed to use,
No,
and
it's
then
so-
they
No,
didn't really need to
it's
meet.
Russia
They
and
didn't
Saudi
never met
Arabia.
those standards.
It's Russia and Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, Russia can't stop the amount
Yeah.
of their it just keeps on coming. They can't stop it.
Saudi Arabia is.
They're just fucking with us, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Because the major export of Russia is oil, so they're hurting Russia because that is their main export is oil, and by driving that price down, they're hurting Russia. So that's what's happening with that shit.
The 1%.
But that's what I hear on the street. You know what I'm saying? So all I know is, look, I know it's great having the cheap gas, but I'm telling y'all right now, you talk about some hurting motherfuckers.
There's a cause and effect of everything. I looked at $1.40 gas. I'm like,
hurting,
somebody's lost their job.
We need a meet in the middle.
$1.40, shit.
It's $1.49 right now in Conway.
We got $1.80.
Yeah.
For 87 right now.
I'm like, I'm filling my truck up for $40. I ain't did that shit since I bought it.
It'll vary from state to state with tax, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
But man, I tell you, it really needs to go back up. We need to be sitting about $80 a barrel, and the consumer's happy, and then the businesses are happy.
Ain't it under 20 right now?
Yeah, it's horrible. It's about 20. It's been riding like 20 to 27, somewhere in that range. But something needs to happen, bro, because there's a lot of people getting out of work, man. It's
Well, they just started fracking in the Everglades. That's going to lower the gas prices again.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably exploratory. What they'll do, Jordy, is they'll go in there and they'll get a well tapped and they'll close it off. They won't actually start producing. And they got a lot of wells like that off the coast of California where they don't actually produce, but they have it tapped. Just exploratory. So when the price goes back up or the supply goes way down, they're able to access that oil. So
Okay, I have a radical political idea.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Trump president, Bernie Sanders vice president. Can it happen?
Never
It could
will.
happen. It could happen.
It could happen.
Awesome.
No, actually,
Never
originally,
will happen.
whenever Washington was nominated president, his runner-up was his vice president. That's how it originally was. They both had different views, and in order to keep the checks and balances and stuff like that in good checks, the runner-up was nominated vice president, so that way they could work together and continue to be, productive towards it. And they did that until like the 23rd president or something like that. And then they started nominating their vice president. I honestly think the runner-up should
That sounds like a
vice
good
president.
idea. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
It worked for a long time.
It'll keep motherfuckers in line. Like
Exactly. So so you have to stay, true to your word, because if there's a Democrat in the president position and there's a Republican in the vice president position, they can call each other on each other's bullshit.
I'm going to tell you this on the Democratic side. I think they should agree to be each other's VP. Whoever wins, the other person's the VP.
I like Zeppi's comment in the chat. He said, El Presidor for vice president. Come on now.
I wouldn't mind watching him beat his head against the tree.
What do you think about ISIS, El Presidor? The nerds! The nerds!
Nerds. I mind fucked
in
them.
the caves.
I controlled them. I mind fucked them. I controlled them.
Oh, shit.
he sent me a video message today.
Trump
was
El
like,
Presidor 2016.
Dude, a great El Presidor video I just discovered. He just did a reaction to it. I'm gonna try to find it.
He did a video recently where he had like a piece of paper and he's like doop boop 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 for like 3 minutes. It's got like 10,000 views. I was like, what the fuck?
All right, now people.
The definition of
he sent me like
buttons.
a video message every day, and today's message was like, "I saw you playing Modern Warfare 3. That game looks great. Oh man, that game looks way better than Black Ops 3, the fucking piece of shit, this and that, going on a rant."
During me and Woody's drama, El Presidor offered to coach Woody because he said I would absolutely destroy Woody, and he would need to work with Woody for like 5 months straight to get him on my level or something like that, and it was just fucking funny. But I'm gonna put a video that I think El Presidor should do more videos like this. I'm gonna link it to both of you guys in the chat and Twitch chat and Skype chat.
Listen.
I believe in White Boy. You know why I believe in him? Tell him to look at Woody's gamer tags fighting tape. His foot movement, fucking slow awkwardness he
You put it back toward the mic.
You set a fucking boxing matchup between him and White Boy. Woody will back the fuck out, and White Boy I think will whoop his ass, right? And I'm telling you, because I'll even train White Boy if I get some time, but you can even train him, whatever. It doesn't really beat Woody because Woody's a fucking bum.
He sent me these all the fucking time. Look.
You're a bum, Rock. You're a bum. You're gonna eat lightning and crap stuff.
He's fucking crazy, man.
Woody.
So this video of El Presidor is I'm showing the stream. He's doing the gung gang thing, and then there's like these guys outside of a store.
Oh, Igorgians. They're called Igorgians. That's their race.
Nerd. Fucking nerd over here, jive. Like, I know exactly what that is.
Get that shit away from me.
We're all like, what?
You're gonna do nothing. You're gonna do nothing.
Pause.
What are you racist? Another fucking racist on my point. Another racist on nothing. You're another fucking racist. Another fucking racist.
Oh my god, that video is so crazy. He's just yelling at some random guy in front of his store, and like they're gonna fight because El Presidor is saying "Gunga King Kong."
Wow.
The Mexican dude thought he was making fun of his speech when he was actually doing his Igorian stuff. He's like, "Oh man, I ain't want to do it."
I wish he would prank people like that more.
That was actually that looked pretty real.
It was, yeah, for sure. Like he does a prank here and there in the mall. Yeah, he would be good at pranks. Just because I think he has, I don't know, he just got balls, or he's just a legit lunatic.
I don't think he has balls as much as he doesn't give a shit.
Okay, kind of in the same hemisphere, right?
Did he think El Presidor was making fun of his language?
Yes, he did.
So you fucking racist. What if he was an Igorgian?
Igorgian.
Oh my god, he doesn't know Igorgian speech. That's what happened. Okay, now we got to talk about Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz, UFC 196. Who even has knowledge about this stuff?
I gave up on UFC like whenever
When Ronda
Dana
Rousey
White
got her
made
ass
it.
knocked out.
Oh, I love UFC. I didn't.
She gained weight. You see that?
Who,
Whatever.
Ronda?
Ronda gained weight.
She paved the way for Holly Holmes. I mean, plain and simple, Holly Holmes wouldn't be anything if it wasn't for Ronda being what she was.
I'm saying, but like recently, Ronda Rousey gained a lot of weight.
Yeah, she's living it up on her paychecks, man.
Holly fights Misha Tate this in 196.
See, if Ronda Rousey gains about another 100 pounds, I might have me a shot.
Ronda Rousey fucking, I'll fuck the shit out of Ronda Rousey and Misha Tate. I'd rather Misha Tate first though.
Let's roll.
Was there a
Misha
good press
Tate is a
conference,
fucking
Jive?
beast.
Between
Yeah,
Conor?
they did a press conference
Was it
recently.
yesterday?
Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday.
I didn't see it. Was there trash talk?
Oh man,
I'm assuming there was.
Nate Diaz is a fucking great trash talker. Like he comes right back. Like he'd be like, "Fuck you and your bitch ass belt, man." You know how he talk, like with that little that. He talk like that. Like
Wait,
so
he got
he's
banned
going-
for 5 years for smoking weed, or that was his brother?
I think it was his brother.
What's
I
his
think it was
name?
his brother.
Nick Diaz.
Nick Diaz.
Okay, yeah, that's fucking crazy.
He's going up. Connor's going up 2 weight classes.
Yeah. but this is Connor's walk around weight. Like, you know what I mean? Like Connor could get up to 170 if he's just chilling. You know what I mean? And eating regular and his regular self. He could be 170. And Nate is probably heavier than that. So Nate hovers around that area too, like 180, so he could get to 170 easy. So that's why they agreed on 170.
Well, Connor might be better, being he got to cut.
Yeah.
More energy, you know what I mean? So
I think
when you cut, it takes something out of you.
He
Connor
looks like he's
doesn't-
about to die every time he cuts. Like,
yeah.
Who, Connor?
He looks like on the brink
Nah.
of death. Yeah. On the
To
weigh-ins,
me, he looks regular. He looks natural.
his eyes are like
To me,
an
I
inch
think
back from his
Nate-
head.
Yeah.
Nate be looking bad when he got to get that low, that light. Nate be looking bony as shit, like a fucking crackhead. But I Nate has a problem with those leg kicks. Like I was watching Dos Santos. What's his name? RDA. I saw him fight Nate, and Nate has a problem with the leg kicks. And Conor doesn't really throw that many leg kicks. He throws a lot of kicks, like to the body, but I got to see how this plays out. I do pick McGregor to win this fight though. Oh. What do y'all pick? Who do y'all pick?
It's gonna be a good fight. McGregor just got his hype behind him. He hasn't. He got kind of. I think he got lucky with the last fight.
He got that was luck.
Knockout.
That was luck.
And before
that was luck with anybody, man.
I forgot who he fought before that. He was a good opponent, and it was a decent fight. And I know Nate is a beast, so this is gonna be.
It was Chad Mendez, right?
Yeah, that's his name. Chad is really good too, and Connor didn't destroy him like he destroyed everybody. I felt
He
like
destroyed him on foot, though. On foot, he destroyed Mendez. Like every time they stood up, standing
I'll
up,
agree with that.
he just has a problem when somebody takes him down. But on foot, like his kicks and his punches is like he overwhelms opponents. But Nate is a boxer, basically. Nate is a stand-up.
He's like a
takes it to the
brawler.
ground a lot. Yeah, he takes it to the ground a lot. But he's a good stand-up guy,
That fight's on Saturday, right? This Saturday?
Somebody
Tomorrow?
said "fuck all Jews and niggers" in your chat, so I'm gonna permanent ban them.
Yeah, for sure.
So
faggot.
So Jive, for a person for which I understand, I don't think you've ever ever said anything to me to indicate this, but from what I hear is for a person who's kind of homophobic, you do like to watch muscle-bound men grapple with each other and roll around on the floor a lot.
Yeah, and punch the shit out of each other.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
They ain't fucking.
You know an awful lot about muscle-bound men rolling around on the floor.
They not even muscle bound.
Say it.
They not muscle bound.
I'm fucking with you,
I
Jive.
kind of wish there was a UFC where like to win you would have to rape the other guy. What do you think, Chad?
What?
Like,
I wasn't listening. I was reading the chat.
Wait, we got penetration. It's over.
It's over. He tapped out.
Did
out.
y'all see? Damn, it was a commercial. It was like the Sex Olympics.
Oh God, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
If
was
sex,
it a condom commercial or something?
I think so. It's like if sex was like a sport. And then he was like talking about, I got in there, I was all rough, and she tried to pull me in, but I managed to pull out and bring home the win. It was great.
Yeah, it was.
I'm just picturing like these guys running around trying to pull their pants back up. Like you ever see the wrestlers when they get demasked, like they're trying to keep their mask on.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
We was in Cancun.
Right, speaking of homosexual shit, we got to ask the question.
Oh.
We have two guests today, so you both get the question.
Okay.
You got to do one of them. You have to. You got to pick. Do you have sex with Bailey J or Buck Angel? Feel free to look them up.
Bailey J.
I've heard the question a million times. Bailey J.
Yeah.
Bailey J.
Because she looks like a girl.
Yeah. Dude.
Just bend her over and turn off the light. I'm good.
Yeah. That's my answer to that question.
Oh.
I think that puts Bailey J ahead of Buck Angel at this point.
Dude.
She's one head ahead.
I can't stand a hairy ass woman. It's disgusting.
What if they have the micro hairs? Like, here's the girls that have like the blonde hairs.
I don't know.
I don't think Buck Angel's hairy.
Buck Angel's not hairy.
The thing is, the question. Let me just clarify this question. Though. Basically, you asking me to eat dog shit or fucking owl shit. It's bullshit. Got to pick one of the two.
Well, the idea of the question is: are you more attracted to the female look,
the female,
or the fact that they're female?
No, the female. I mean, I take the female look.
That's the whole basis of the question. Like Bailey J is obviously the more feminine of them.
Yeah.
And like Buck Angel looks like somebody can beat El Presto up.
Yeah, Buck Angel is ripped. I mean, I'm kind of jealous. I wish I had Buck Angel's six pack.
Bailey J got a dick though.
She does got a dick.
You ain't got to play with it.
You ain't seen nobody play with it.
Oh.
What?
Slap a rubber on, get plenty of lube, and talk nice, and just get it done with.
We need to morph this question like.
Bailey J offered to come on the show.
Really?
Yeah, she did.
I was gonna say we need to morph the question so like Bailey J's dick gets involved somehow. Like it just like even if it just flops on your leg a little bit or it goes back and forth.
Well, you're supposed to
flops on your leg.
They're supposed to look it up, but like Bailey J is actually her penis is gradually getting smaller from
the hormones.
The hormones, yeah.
Yeah, hormone therapy will actually shrink it a little bit.
What the fuck? You did research?
Don't open the book of my life and try to go back to the beginning. All right, just start where you opened it, Jive, and keep reading on. No, I'm messing with you, man. No, because
Kelly is actually a woman.
Dude, no. Everybody, Google my name. Google my name, Kelly Shore. Everybody in chat, Google my name.
Yeah, Kelly
I
Shore
am
is actually a
fucking
transvestite porn star.
sexy. I would bang myself. I'll tell you that right now. I am damn good looking.
All right, let's
Google it.
Kelly Shore.
Seriously. Secret Kelly. She is currently going by the name of Kelly Pierce. Her and her husband still make transvestite porn.
Good Lord.
Kelly?
See what I mean?
This is a guy?
That's a guy. See, and you want to know why I know this stuff? Because somebody Googles my name, it comes up with the first thing is a transvestite porn star. No wonder why I haven't gotten very many jobs. You Google Kelly Shore, you get
She ugly.
bam.
Well, he ugly. He look like
No,
the
no,
Kardashian guy.
She is ugly. Respect her choices in her life, and she is ugly now, Jive.
He.
She.
It's always gonna be a dude. If it was born a guy, it's a guy.
Just imagine what Kanye West feels like when.
Man, fuck the Kardashians. You put those bitches next to a heater, they would melt. They're so plastic and fake and useless. The only reason they're famous is because Chris.
Her father got OJ off.
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
You heard about the knife?
Yeah.
That's a fucking lie. Get
It's a
the fuck out of
conspiracy
here.
for this show.
How the fuck you find a knife all of a sudden when y'all did a whole search when it happened? And then all these years later, they find a fucking knife at the house.
Nah, fuck that noise. It's something to drum up fucking attention because old Kanye is fucking up and not bringing in enough money now.
I don't think he's not bringing in enough money. He's not broke by any stretch of the imagination. He's broke like 50 cents broke.
Y'all
Exactly.
crazy, y'all. Yeah, crazy y'all think Kanye broke.
No,
50,
he ain't broke
cent.
my ass.
I was about to say 50% or 50 cents broke.
I don't even know. What the hell
He
happened?
recently got in trouble like posing with money on Twitter.
Yeah, they just doing the Donald Trump. Donald Trump did that shit a lot too.
Yeah, like they keep on.
Yeah, I'm broke. Fuck it.
They criticize Trump for going bankrupt, but it's like the smart move to go bankrupt sometimes to save.
Of course.
Save
He
money.
beating the fucking government.
Dude, I think he owns like 200 something businesses. So like what, 1% of them went bankrupt.
Yeah, even if it's 10%. I mean, I was gonna talk about extra. Like Extras always has a business idea. I wish Extras came on the show, but you guys were even better than Extras. Fuck Extras.
Appreciate it.
No, I'm joking. I like.
I keep wondering if X-Jaws is back on the stuff.
I never did any Adderall, so I don't know what that's like. But
I had a girlfriend that used to sell her Adderall.
I smoked some weed the other day for the first time, though.
How'd that make you feel?
Smoke weed every day.
I did.
Every day.
I was in Colorado, and we were skiing, and I never did before. So I was like, man, I need to smoke some damn weed. And we'll try this shit. It's legal. So I go to this place called the Greenhouse. Give them your license, and you walk in, and man, there's two old hippie ladies there, and they just like, how can I help you? I said, well, I never smoked weed before. Tell me a little bit about it. And they gave me they asked me how I wanted to feel. I said I would like to be up, not down. So they sold me this weed. It came in like basically like it's called bubble gum. White boy, you might know what I'm talking about.
Like
you
kind of like this, but it like popped
yeah,
off.
but it popped off, right?
Yeah.
And it was called bubble gum. Yeah,
Kind
exactly.
of like that. I don't know.
Exactly. I got 3.5 ounces in a pipe for $50.
3.5 ounces or grams?
Grams. That's what
I was to say that's a fucking deal.
Like what?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Well, anyway, so I go back to the house we're staying in. And my whole family's there. Shit, we all did it. Put all the kids to bed, and and like the woman told me, she said, just take 2 hits because it's pretty strong. So I did 2 hits and I didn't feel nothing. I did 2 more. I didn't feel nothing. 2 more. I didn't feel nothing. 2 more. I didn't feel nothing. And I was like, well, this is bullshit. This shit don't work. Well, about 5 minutes later, it all hit me at once, bro. I must have laughed like uncontrollably for about 3 hours. It was hilarious, and I couldn't focus. Like I don't know, I felt like I was super, super drunk, but I didn't feel sick. So it was awesome. I enjoyed it. It was awesome.
When I used to work at McDonald's, one night I get off of work and one of the guys I'm working with was like, "Hey man, give me a ride up to my mom so I can get my stuff and take me back to my house." I'm like, "Dude, I'm exhausted." And he's like, "I got a joint." I'm like, "All right, hop in." So we're riding down the road, smoking this thing, and we get out. I think it was Kate's Bay. I think we were out on Kate's Bay, over by Jordy's, and I was exhausted and high as hell. And he's like, "Yo, you can go faster. It's 55." I'm like, "What?" It's like, it's 55. And I'm like, I'm going 55. Yeah. And he's like, "No, dude, look at your speedometer. I'm going 35 miles an hour down the road. Hanging out my fucking window.
Miles an hour.
Right? I'm so fucking baked. Like, I'm hanging out my driver's side window. Like, man. Yeah. So we get to his house, and I'm sitting in the parking lot listening to, what is it? Union Underground. Turn Me On, Mr. Deadman.
I haven't heard that song in years.
I know. And watching the trees sway in the wind. And the song was the greatest song I've ever heard in my life. It's still, for some reason, in my head, one of the best songs ever, even though it's kind of a subpar song when you listen to it not high. And the trees were going to the rhythm of the music. And I'm like, whoa. And it feels like 2 hours pass. It's like 3 minutes.
That was your first time?
Oh, fuck no. Oh,
okay.
Hell no. Yeah. First time I ever got high, it was me and my friend Bradley, and we were sitting on his roof, and we got so high, we were like, dude, how are we going to get on the porch? we sat up on the roof of his house.
Y'all were on the roof?
Hour. Yeah, we were on the roof of his house.
like time slowed down when I did it. Like, I'm telling you, like 5 minutes, like, it felt like an hour, man. I was asking my wife, I was like, babe, how much time has passed by? She's like, 15 minutes. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
I just started busting out laughing at that point. It's hilarious.
Well, so he rolls up to the car and hops in. I'm like, dude, where the hell were you? You've been gone forever. And he's like, I've been gone for like 3 minutes. You are high as hell, aren't you? And I'm like,
you've been going forever.
Dude, I was so blitzed. I don't even know what he had in that shit, but I was gone. Like, I remember getting home after that. That's it. And going to bed because I had worked all night, and then that was it. It was just.
I didn't know you get wet, Jake.
Where did you go in Colorado?
Went to Wolf Creek.
Is that in the mountains? Where about?
Yeah. It's Pagosa Springs. It's geographically south Colorado, close to New Mexico. Yeah. I drove, it was like a 19-and-a-half-hour drive from Louisiana.
Ooh.
Hopping wheelies, baby.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A lot of Red Bulls, bro. I drove straight through.
Oh, man.
Just one.
Wow.
God damn.
I took a 2.5-hour drive down to Georgia to get some tires for my car. And I got home at like 4:30. I'm like, fuck that. I'm done traveling for at least a month.
I can drive, dude. Like, I go hunting all over the country, you know, and shit, I drive to Ohio. I drive to, Oklahoma. I don't give a shit. I just go, man.
I drove to Ocean City, Maryland from Philly, about 3 hours, and I hate driving. Yeah. Like, and that shit was annoying, man.
I could do 8 hours like it ain't shit.
6 hours is my max. I mean,
how many?
6 hours is my max I can drive at one time.
It depends on how bad I want to get to the location. Like 2 to 3 hours isn't a thing. I can do it and turn around and do it again. But if I'm going, like, if I was to go up and visit Jordy, that's a 5-6 hour ride. And after that, I need a nap.
You got to chill, yeah.
It's about 5 hours to your house.
Yeah, it depends on stops and traffic and stuff like that. So.
Like, my problem is about 3 hours in, I got to stop and stretch my legs. I got idle while.
Yeah. Hold on a second, guys.
Yeah, when I go up north to northern Wisconsin, I just go straight 7 hours, 7.5. I don't let Kelly drive. Fuck that.
Oh, no.
Don't trust her.
You don't trust Kelly to drive?
No, this one time and never again. Like, she didn't, I think she looked one way, but she just ignored the car or maybe missed it. And, like, luckily this car was turning right. But I had to, like, yell at her to stop in the middle of the intersection, and now I'm giving her practice by herself.
She does not know how to drive? She doesn't have a car?
No, she knows how to drive. It's just she hasn't drove in a while, and she used to have a little car is more responsive. The big Jeep is a little bit different, but it's nothing too significant. But yeah, I do all the driving and. I don't know. Maybe I just get over paranoid when
White boy's living in the 1950s. The woman's position's in the passenger seat.
I mean, for my safety.
Yeah, I'd rather drive than the woman too.
I'm in the same ballpark, but I
Women
trust
can't
myself
fucking
more than other
drive.
people.
I get so pissed off. Like sometimes she like it happens. It only happened twice, but like she like goes over to touch the wheel. Like I'm gonna like go off the side of the road or something, and like I'm fully aware of what I'm doing and driving. Maybe I'm looking at the phone for a second. I'm not gonna, you know.
I would slap the shit out of you. Did that shit to me? Yeah, I don't play that game. I don't play the game this. No, I slap that phone right out their hands.
No, okay, but to
You either
be
get
fair,
over here and I drive, or I'm getting out.
to be fair, my route is like there's a farm on the left.
To be fair,
there's a farm on the right.
you're driving a 3,000-pound missile that can go 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, but I'm driving it 45 miles per hour on like there's farms to the left and right. The road is like 3 lanes wide, so it's a big road, and it's
There ain't no fairness in this, white boy.
No, there is-
There's probably 2 animals on this earth that can survive a car hitting him at 45 miles an hour.
luckily I'm in the car. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but to be fair, nothing should like I don't want anyone to try and touch the wheel. That's like don't do that. Because if she touches the wheel, then I'm going to react to it, and then it's got to be catastrophic.
Catastrophic because you like cats.
Mm.
I see what you did there.
You missed old Cold Cat's butt worm.
I can bring it back up.
Let's not. No.
It's my wallpaper.
It's your wallpaper?
No, it's not my fucking.
I was about to say, yeah, that's a little creepy.
Yeah, we got him some medicine. He was really like we rescued him from outside. He had like I think he has some kind of STD in his eyes. We had to give him antibiotics.
You're not worried about him like infecting the other cats if he has worms?
Yeah, we're giving all the cats medicine, but I think we're gonna focus on Cold Cat. But yeah, we're gonna definitely get the other. But the other cats like on site will fight Cold Cat because I think they know he's infected or something's wrong with them. But yeah, we're gonna give all the cats some medication.
Bullshit. They just locked my new Twitter account. What the fuck?
They locked it.
They locked it. They probably think it's fake.
No, let me.
They're doing you a favor. Don't do it.
He goes for.
Don't do it.
I made the account and I
Go
never
down that
done
road.
anything with it.
Go back down that road.
Your account has been compromised by a website or service not associated with Twitter. You can still log into your account, but you need to change your password.
What?
Somebody hacked my fucking account that had no followers.
That's Woody got it. Gotcha.
All right.
No. Fuck.
All right. You guys want to read Patreons?
It is Patreon time. I will say one quick thing for the Patreons. I mentioned it at the beginning. We have a weekly Patreon show exclusive just for the Patreons. The format kind of was taken from PK. I think they do a good job with Painkiller Nearly, I think it's called. I'm not sure if we're going to upload it to everybody like 2 weeks later or anything like that. I know they do it. We're still in the early stages, but yeah, we redid a few different things and deleted some of the goals that we weren't gonna really, that we didn't really follow up on, and it's nice and clean for year 2 of the podcast show. So thank you all Patreons for sticking through our.
Thank you guys.
You guys have stuck through us not really performing too well. We did upload the show early for you guys, but we kind of overestimated like all the goals and stuff, but there has been a lot of support, and it's nice that you guys stayed true to us.
Patreon hype.
We have 54 Patreons. We have $412 per month. We have $65 Patreons and $725 Patreons.
And those are the real MVPs.
Yeah, definitely.
Patreons, man, they help make things possible.
Not really, not right now. It's not over.
Jordy, come on now. It's supposed to make it feel good.
Well, it gives us an incentive to do.
It is $400, but it's split up 5 ways. So
5. I ain't never got a Patreon payment.
When you're supposed to start doing the work, you're supposed to start getting a part of the check.
But I've been doing work for y'all. What?
You've been doing the advertisements.
And I'm doing
When
the
those
other work.
T-shirt money starts coming in, you might start getting your little cut.
I see how it is.
All
So
right.
right now it's 4 ways.
Yeah, right now it's 4 ways. Yeah.
Oh, one more quick thing. The ghost pepper. Jive. When you got to do it? You got it.
I want to see Jive do
We
the
got. He
pepper.
wants me to do 20 minutes on the bike. I can't
we-
do it this week.
We do it when I said we do it when like a guest come.
All right, so just to clear that up for the people.
Stop fucking saying something in the chat. It's fucking right here.
Look like a little mouse. Look like a
I
dried
feel
up
like
mouse.
Nate Diaz.
Doesn't it? Look like a dried up mouse.
I feel like Nate Diaz and shit.
That is a
Stop fucking saying
It's
something.
gonna psych you out when you actually have to do it. Like it's a whole different ballpark when you're looking at it.
Dude, you're looking at it. That thing is
I
like
know, I don't wanna
impending
eat that
fucking
shit.
doom.
Oh,
I don't
man.
want to eat that shit now.
You're just gonna have to pop it in your mouth and just start chewing.
Pause,
I pulled the old videos of me doing the ghost pepper off of War God.
Yeah.
With Dangerous Educated Black Man shirt on. By the way, I love people's reaction to that shirt. And people on my new channel are like, "This is awesome. You should do it again." I'm like, "No. I remember what the first one was like. I'm not that stupid." Cuz that thing sucked.
I don't know if I want to read some of these.
You don't want to read some of
Well,
them?
like someone was like, I haven't received a bonus for 2 or 3 months from the Patreon.
Well, see, that's we were fucking up and
we were
redid it.
we were redoing it, and we had to redo this stuff.
I missed
right.
when we missed last week's episode. I felt kind of bad because it was on me, so I said, okay, let me spend an hour or two.
And we also didn't have anything to put up for like the last 2 months because we did the show live and like there was nothing to actually give you early.
Yeah.
All right. So Andrew 4K Envision. Hey guys, it's your boy 4K Envision on Twitter. White Boy 2nd Street. Become a patron last month, currently kicking back and watching the time pass with TPS live episode 52. This is my first post as a patron and wanted to thank Alex for his great content over the years. It has helped me in the worst of my times. He has such a good personality. I've been watching him since the closer end of the Black Ops 1 days. I can also say the same thing about Wings. Keep your head up, bro. I haven't heard anything from Job Eddie until this podcast was released. I have been watching and listening to this magical entertainment since week 1, baby. Thank you all. Well, thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, sir.
Who was that?
Andrew K. 4K Envision.
Andrew,
Thanks,
my man.
Andrew.
Nice words. Black Ops 1, that's fucking 5 years ago. It's incredible that people are still here with me through all the shenanigans and stupid videos.
Gridman said he finally gave in. Here, take my money. Well, thank you, Gridman.
Gridman's a
Johann
good supporter of me.
Vogelsong. I would like to thank White Boy for apologizing to Woody at the end of this drama. I enjoy both of you guys. The drama was terrible, and I hope that in a few months Woody will be on TPS.
Few years.
And pause.
Or life sentences.
Sentence.
Few years sentence.
Dude, did you see Colin got his leg or his foot almost chopped off?
What?
How'd that
His
happen?
kid
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't look at the video. I see you got hit with an axe. I'm like, I don't want to see what
hit with an axe.
Well, I think I haven't watched the video, but Colin was doing some kind of work, or he was playing
working
with an axe, or I don't know exactly what happened, but he hit his I think he had a nice Timberland boot on, and it sliced right through it. There was tendons that the doctor had to put back in and sew back up, and he's like, Colin, his foot's kind of fucked up.
That's rough.
I hope Colin gets better.
That's actually one big fear with my kids, man. They like to help around the yard when we do yard work, and I'm like, give me the shovel, and I'm like, no. When you're older, I'll give you the shovel, but not really right now, because the next thing I can see is my daughter swinging around and knocking my son unconscious, or my son, hitting my daughter with the shovel, and it's like, no, this is recipe for a visit to the hospital.
He gonna see that axe. He gonna be like, nope.
Nope. Yeah.
No.
I think kids always have one really big injury, and then they
Why would you give a kid like Connor an axe to begin with? I'm not trying to. I don't understand the situation.
Connor.
Colin. I'm just saying, I'm going to go out on a limb and say he picked it up behind his back or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you just don't give a little kid like that an axe, especially one sharp enough to chew through like a leather boot.
Yeah.
My little brother hit me in the face with a cane knife when we were little, They ain't nobody gave it to him. He just hit me in the face.
Someone in the chat said that he was chopping with wood.
See, that's funny.
I don't know.
Yeah. What a cane knife got a hook on the end of it with a point? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Someone says Woody bought.
It's like one of his little hand sickles. Like
Stuck in my cheek.
No, the chat is saying Woody was like supervising it or gave Colin his own axe.
Well, I'm not gonna take the chat's. I'm not gonna believe the chat here. I'm gonna believe what I'm thinking.
Well, Woody made a video, and I'm sure these guys watched the video.
I mean, like, I don't want to like any bad blood, but like that might be bad parenting there. Like if you get.
I wouldn't say bad parenting.
Him, like
he's like 8, dude. Like you give an 8-year-old an axe sharp enough to like chew through a leather boot.
I wouldn't say it would be bad parenting. I say it was an ill-advised move because bad parenting is say here's the axe, go play and not supervise. If he was standing there with Colin, that was just a bad move on his part. You know,
I mean, I think he had good intentions, but like I think Colin's just too young for that.
Yeah, and
he's 12, 13. The chat's saying
he's 12 or 13.
Wow.
He
looks a lot younger.
That's
he looks
crazy.
A lot younger.
Like when I first started talking to Woody, he was like Colin was like 6.
When I first started, I know that I used to go to work with a guy named Doug, and his kid was like 4. He's now on like the high school football team. I'm like, fuck, I'm getting old.
Dude, my niece and nephew, Morgan and Jeremy, are about to graduate high school. How do you think I feel?
It's like, God damn, I still think I'm the kid that was playing D&D in high school.
Right? I'm like, yo, I'm ready to go over Marks and play some D&D, yo. Let's go.
It's fucking this responsibility shit.
Well,
all right,
Colin, get better.
Hopefully, Colin get better, buddy.
Exactly.
No use to blame here. This shit's happened. Just deal with it at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is from Paws of Redemption. So me and the guys got on a heated debate whether if sucking your own dick was gay or not. I was wondering what's your guys' take on this personally. I think it's gay.
I wish I could do it.
I guess it's like masturbation, but with your mouth.
I would swallow too.
So White Boy said, I can't say I've never thought about it. You know, everybody at least has thought about what it would be like.
Stop saying everybody is something. No, I
never as a kid should have thought about it.
Wait a second. I would like to point out that Jive, you have just thought about it.
No. I never thought about it.
When it was brought up, you just thought about it. Sucking your own dick? No, you thought about it. You just did.
But he thought about it and satisfying himself.
Well, the debate isn't suck your own dick or not. Is it gay or not? Because
is it gay or not? Okay.
Is it gay or not? So you're going
definitely gay. You sucking
I'm gonna say not gay. Here's why I'm gonna say not gay. Because I give myself hand jobs all the damn time, and I don't consider that gay.
Okay.
Yeah, but are you thinking about sucking dick while you're doing it? Because I'm thinking about a pussy.
Yeah. Right. I see, that's a good rebuttal. Like, all right, I'm switching my answer to gay.
It is fucking gay.
I'm switching my answer to gay.
You actively trying to suck a dick, even though it's your own.
I don't think it's gay, and I think you guys are all mad and angry and haters to the people who can suck their own dick.
Who can do it? Ron Jeremy? Like two dudes in the world?
I don't think it's dick size, which would help. I think it's flexibility.
Yeah. It's more
I remember there was a rumor when I was in high school that Marilyn Manson had his bottom 2 ribs took out so he could suck his own dick.
That has nothing to do with your rib cage that stops you from doing it. It's the flexibility of your spinal cord and a couple other things. Your rib cage doesn't stop you from getting that far. It's the rest of your body that does.
I think it was on the movie Clerks, huh? When they were talking about the dude trying to suck his own dick. He made it. He finally made it. Yep, they found him dead. Broke his neck. And his balls are resting right down his lips.
He finally made it.
He finally made it. Fucking found him dead. Balls resting right on his lips.
Nice.
Clerks.
Let me see if there's any more.
I'm about 8 inches away. I'm gonna try year 2 of the podcast show. I'm gonna be flexing every day and stretching, and I'll update you guys.
You do those yoga classes. Johan Vogelsong asked if he could be unbanned from Twitch chat. His name is Mega Green H altogether.
From whose Twitch chat?
White Boy.
Mega Green H, no spaces.
I want to know what he did.
That's what I want to know.
Well, he's obviously donating money to us, so I think he deserves a second chance.
There's only one person banned. It's Mega Matthew. I'm gonna unban him.
I enjoy messing with the people that get banned in Jordy's channel. By the way, you need to remod me, Jordy. But people are like, "Can you unban me from Jordy's channel?" And I'm like, $10 donation or a 1,000 word essay on
3,000
why. Oh,
3,000 word essay.
excuse me, 3,000 word essay on why you got banned and why I should unban you.
Let's see. All right. We got two more here. We have My Life is Awkward, February 25th. Hey guys, longtime fan of the show. I was hoping you could get some life advice from all you personally, especially Eddie. Well, I guess this is bad. I'm 24 years old and I recently went through a breakup with a girlfriend of 2 years. I had to admit she was out of my league. She was already dating someone new, so there is no way to fix this. This has triggered a high level of depression where I literally have no energy or motivation to do anything and have begun to develop a gambling habit. I've started counseling, but I don't think it has helped much. These feelings are strange to me because all other aspects of my life have been great. I have a supportive family and friends, and I already graduated college with my bachelor's degree, and I'm currently in law school on full scholarship. I've looked up to you guys for ages. I would love some advice before I end up ruining my life. Thanks in advance.
Well, congratulations on all that stuff you have
real.
accomplished in your life. We should be looking up to you.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Awesome.
can
He
I?
had
Can
this
I?
girlfriend he really liked. She broke up with him. She's already moved on to another dude. How do you
May-
cope with it?
I'll
May
tell you
I?
how you cope with it. Well, Kelly, you go. I'll go
Okay.
later. Go.
As a person that has been through some turbulent shit in my life and dealt with some deep depression and has still pulled his ass up and kept going, even as hard as that's been, you, my friend, have a excellent foundation. You have a supportive family and a bachelor, and you're depressed because a bitch broke up with you.
Yeah, you got a bright future, bro.
Check your priorities, Holmes. You have so much more going than a bitch
That's
that broke up
that's
with you.
unfair criticizing.
No,
I mean,
it's not.
but you got to be in
because-
his position
hold
because
on,
he might have
no.
really, really liked this girl.
And
Yeah,
and-
you
and if
always
she-
really like
hold
a
on, hold
girl.
on. If
You
she
don't always
dumped
really like
you,
a girl.
Yes, you do. If you're in a relationship for 2 years, you
always
really
like
like
him.
her.
Yes.
That's love.
If she dumped him and you have all this stuff going for you, it is her fucking loss. Straight up, it is her loss. You have a bright future. You have more chances. You have everything going for you. And if she doesn't want to be with you, that is her fucking loss.
I'm saying once you pass that bar, the bitch is gonna come out hiding.
Exactly, dude. As soon as you get that going for you, as soon as you run that money in, she might be coming crawling back. Or 5 years down the line, you're gonna be successful, and she's gonna be like, "Oh fuck, I should."
Oh, you're gonna see her knocked up with 3 kids.
Exactly. You got so
Yeah.
much more going on for you in your life than her. Don't even sweat it. Pull yourself up. Do what you got to do to make a good life for yourself, and fucking who cares?
It's
Yeah.
definitely, your life is
Learn-
definitely going to fall into place.
Exactly.
Time.
Learn from that pain. Take it, and become
Yeah.
a stronger person.
I think though to cope, I think part of his question was like, how do I cope with this? Think about all the shit. Look, I know you love the girl, you like the girl a lot, but there's some shit you hated about that bitch too, right? Think
There you
about
go.
the shit. Think about the shit you hated about that bitch, right?
Maybe she chewed too loud,
Like
or
when
she
you start
snored.
feeling like, man, I miss her, I miss her, I miss her. Think about the shit you fucking hated about her, right? And that'll help you get through that hard time. And the
Oh, yeah.
second thing is, go get some pussy.
Exactly.
Go get another girl. Another girl always.
Trust me.
Go
There's
to a
always
pub.
a better one out. Go get some pussy. Go out, have a good time. And look, don't be that shy motherfucker that you might be. I think you might be that shy. Don't be shy. Hey, you got all these accomplishments. You the master of the universe, dude. Go out there and
Hell yeah.
approach those approach a woman. Hey, be confident. Guess what? If she tells you no, fuck that bitch. Go to the next one. There's a
Look-
lot of women out there, dude.
And-
Hit 'em.
go ahead. Sorry.
Hit it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's-
Time is
and-
going to heal too. You
Oh,
feel like that right now. Trust me, you feel like that right now. But this time next year, you're not going to feel the same way. You're going to be like, what the hell? I was going crazy. Wow.
And I would add, with the gambling addiction, do not type !BJ in my Twitch chat. That's not good for you. I'm sorry, that's not funny. But anyways, I like to gamble, and I just found myself recently gamble off stream, which I said I would never do, and then I got back onto it, man. And I just tell myself, what the fuck am I doing? I'm a fucking idiot. Just one more, and then I keep on doing it, and then bam, I lost $300, and then there's another $300. So I don't know. I do it online, and it's even sillier doing it online.
So convenient.
Find something better to do as far as the gambling addiction. If you feel like you need to go gamble, I'm sorry to cut you off, white boy.
No.
It's the same thing with cigarettes, man. I smoked from the age of 8 to 28. You know how I quit smoking? I found something else better to do. It was even
You
worse
started
than
vaping,
smoking.
which was the same thing, but less nicotine.
No, I didn't. I did not start vaping until a year and a half later. I didn't start vaping until about a year and a half ago. It's been 3 years since I quit smoking. I quit cold turkey. You know what I did? I drank more soda, which was even worse, but it was better than cigarettes. And I ate a Snickers. Anytime I wanted a cigarette, I ate a Snickers, grabbed a cold red Mountain Dew.
And Kelly is now 350 pounds.
360 actually, but
I would advise this too. If you want to try to stop gambling, do not play Black Ops 3.
There you go.
One thing
that doesn't help.
Honestly, one thing I did is I deleted there's a Steam authenticator on the phone for CS:GO skins. I deleted that. Delete your accounts if you're doing it online. If it's in a casino, just just get kicked out of the casino. Fucking try to steal something, break something. Burn
Nah,
that bitch
don't do
down.
any of that with those degrees.
Look at the bouncer and say, listen, I need you to kick me out of here and tell me I can never come back, so I quit gambling. And if he doesn't want to do it, punch him in the face. That's all you got to do. No, don't do that. Don't get beat up.
Oh. Bad advice, fellas.
If you're doing it online, find a good RPG. Go play the Final Fantasy games. Go play anything that's not gambling, Find something that's going to take a lot of your time up, and whenever you feel like you're going to want to go gamble, play that. I mean, just replace that habit with something you can control at some point, and it's not as harmful to you.
So basically this, go get yourself a new puppy.
There you go.
Yeah. That's it.
Get yourself a pretty little
not like a dog, but like when your old dog dies, you go get a puppy.
Hey, that heals you quick, bro.
Yeah, like seriously, try to meet another chick, even if you don't want a girlfriend, meet multiple chicks. That will help you pass time. You will meet that girl. Just meet another chick. I'm telling you, that will
make some friends with benefits.
Yeah, it will get your mind off the other chick.
And lay it out to him too. Seriously, like you meet a girl you think you like, but you don't want to go anything deep. You lay it out to her immediately. Like, listen, I just got out of a shitty relationship. I don't want a relationship. I want a friend that we have a little bit of fun sometimes. And you know what? 8 times out of 10, they'll be honest with you in their response.
You don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Honesty works a lot more than people think.
That's
girls,
advice Kelly gave. Ignore
like
that. I mean, that's terrible advice.
What? Be honest with them? That's fucking great advice.
Bitches don't want to hear about your prior bitches.
Yeah, lie to them.
No, you're not. He didn't say
don't lie to girls.
Damn whole story.
That's what he told. He told her tell him you got out of a bad relationship.
No, you say, listen, I just got out of a
bad relationship. That's it.
I don't want anything serious. That's all you gotta say. You ain't gotta tell her, well, I was with this girl for like 2 years and we had a puppy and we had a house and we named it Frank and we checked out. She doesn't want to hear that. She wants to hear, hey, listen, I just got out of a crappy relationship. I'm not looking for anything serious. It tells her that you had a crappy relationship and tells her what you want.
Wait,
honesty will get you further than lying most of the time.
This guy still has the dog?
I don't know.
I was gonna say you can consider sacrificing it to
to the date gods.
No, he doesn't have a dog. We're using a dog.
Yeah, I don't even think there was ever a dog in the picture.
I don't think there was a dog.
I thought there was
just
a puppy in the relationship.
No, the whole idea is like if your dog dies, to get over your dog's death, you go get a new puppy. The same thing with girls. You have a relationship that dies on you. To get over that relationship, you go get a new one.
Yeah, just don't get into a rebound relationship though.
No.
Rebound relationships are horrible.
Yeah, they suck unless you're a bad bitch.
Conquer was like, how's my relationship? I mean, I have a girl that will cook for me and suck my dick anytime I want. What about you?
I'm married. I had sex this morning. Did you have sex this morning?
That's why
I woke up. I looked at Kira and I said, "Hey, babe, I gotta go to work in about an hour. You wanna?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then we fucked. I took a shower and I left and got some breakfast and opened the store. I mean,
the worst part about your situation, though, Kelly, is
my
kids
parents,
beating on the door.
They were at school. That's why school exists.
You
so I
ever
can
had
get
like
the
kids
gas in the
beating on the
morning.
door while you beating it up? It's like,
Kelly
Oh my
is a
god!
fucking
The
Kelly
last
is a
time
piece of shit. He said that's why school exists. It's not for their education.
it's so I can get laid. No, no. That's why it's benefit of school. No, the last time we were getting some afternoon nookie going on, well, I was doing my thing, and my daughter just comes, bam! I'm talking. She fucking like straight kicked the door open.
then you tackle the fit shit out of her, right?
No, I was
Keep
like,
playing around.
I stopped and turned, and Kira pulled down her skirt, and I was like, "Yo, what's up, Aura? How you doing?"
Pulled
Trying
down
to
her
tuck my
skirt.
dick back in, and I'm like, "Don't just knock. Don't kick the
Right.
door open. Knock." And then I had blue balls for like the next 6 hours because we had to wait for the kids to go to bed, and that just sucks, man. Just sucks.
Well, that's all for the day on the podcast show, fellas.
All right, episode 52, 1 year of shows.
Oh wow, really?
We had a lot of people show for the stream today.
Yeah, they
1,000
got
people in the chat. That's
you
very
guys
nice.
gotta what is it called on Twitch? Follow White Boy 7th Street. Follow Zorbase Commander. Wings of Redemption also streams. Follow these guys.
And make sure you follow Jive too, because he is a pretty cool streamer too. I like to
There's-
sit in Jive's chat and watch him play. He's
There's
pretty funny.
Zorbase Commander link right here. And follow this. We do this every Friday live, creeps.
Does anybody got a stream? I'm not going to stream after this. I can give a hot host if anyone's
Um,
going to play.
I'm still at work till about 10 o'clock tonight, so I'm probably not going to stream tonight. I'll probably stream on Sunday.
I'm
Because
trying
I got to
to,
work the next 2 nights.
trying to get my chi together.
What do you mean?
So my last time I streamed, I was just mad at everything.
He was so mad he banned me. He was
Hey, I
so
banned
mad.
Kelly last time
Yeah.
I streamed.
I was like, yeah, why don't you guys come over, hang out my channel till he calms down? And I was like, ban? Motherfucker.
That's funny. You know what's bad? I play with him a lot. You know, me and Jordan play together a lot. That motherfucker be getting mad quick.
Oh, listen.
Like, what the fuck going? I mean, he don't even say bye.
No, he doesn't. He just
The
hangs up.
last week has been fucking idle wild with me.
Him and Darth Carpet are some of my favorite people to play COD with because of the rage that happens. Because, Jordy, we all know, if you've seen a Jordy stream, whenever he gets going, he's like, motherfucker, son of a bitch.
I love when he's
God
like mumbling
damn
it under
Yes.
his breath.
Yeah, and okay, I see why people come in to see him rage and all that, but I watch his streams because, he's my friend, and I actually like to watch him play Call of Duty. But the rage is quite entertainment. And there's another guy on both of our friends list called Darth Carpet, and if you ever watch him play with Jordy or me, he is constantly, oh, fucking lag, look at that, I just got killed, but I wasn't even around the corner, fucking lag, look
He
at
never
the
does
fucking
that
lag, the
around
fucking
me.
lag, man. He
Mute.
does it to me all the time.
Sound like a mute.
Well, I keep him on because of the entertainment.
I usually try to mute myself when I stream when I do it too much. Like I just flick the mic off, and just scream at myself.
Wings, I'm there too, man. I get so tilted sometimes and a little like this guy literally I banned 2 people and then he put message deleted. And then I banned him for just putting message deleted.
Yeah,
Like,
don't hit me when I'm tilted.
yeah, the
don't hit me when I'm
you
tilted.
can say anything, like anything slightly negative.
So I was like, I'm just going to take a week off. I'm going to cool my head and not play Call of Duty. Just clear the palate. Because I was getting mad quick. I'd get like 3 games in and just want to throw the controller.
Yeah. We got Dungeon Siege we can play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many days is it, Wings, on your week off? Is it like 3 now? 4?
It's like 4. I think I streamed on the 29th. So 5.
Last time you streamed
5.
was when we streamed?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Saturday, I think.
It was
I think
the
that was
29th.
Saturday. 29th?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 29th.
All right.
Albano says
It
Dark
was the
Souls
last day of
3.
February. Yeah.
Dark Souls 3.
Cannot wait for some Dark Souls 3.
Oh yeah, I'm about to go. I think I might do a playthrough of Dark Souls 2 again before it comes out. That's fun, man. That's
yeah.
good. good
Doom
stuff.
looks pretty
I-
damn awesome.
I tried to play with Country Cracker last night. Motherfucker didn't want to play. He's like, I got this jit with me. All right, we start recording, by the way.
We are going to end the podcast show episode 52 right about
Yeah.
now.
Bye.
Peace
Thank
out, everybody.
you, everybody, for 1 year.
What is
Big
Country Cracker's YouTube channel? I tried to